3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Boom! Oh! Is that really a million? A million roses? Amazing! That's amazing! We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes, let's go home now.
You did it.
Thank you, Mari. Look at this! Look at this!
Morning, Snowmath.
It's
How goes it?
927. 1 million roses! Glad this guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. What? What? How the hell? My God. My God. Learned that white strawberries exist. Now Daisy, female. Daisy's name in Japan is Horumon, apparently. A second cousin who is a cow through and through. The running speed is the same as whether on 2 or 4 legs. I'm glad they don't have the old description for Daisy. For those who don't know, Daisy's feet squirt milk when she runs. I just think this is important for y'all to know. Hello. Why was that musical? Why did I just auto-tune my own voice? I need to do backspin if I'm doing this. I got distracted by the golf cart. I screwed that up because I thought I was going to get hit by a golf cart. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Boom! Oh! Is that really a million? A million roses? Amazing! That's amazing! We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes,
Phoebe is
let's
laying
go home
behind my
now.
monitor and it's really cute.
You did it.
Sorry, not my monitor. He's laying behind my keyboard.
Look at this! Look at this! It's 927. 1 million roses! I'm glad this guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. What? What? Did you start playing? How the hell? My God. My God. Learned that white strawberries exist. Now Daisy, female. Daisy's name in Japan is Horumon, apparently. A second cousin who is a cow through and through. The running speed is the same as whether on 2 or 4 legs. I'm glad they don't have the old description for Daisy. For those who don't know,
Just given what Tyga
Daisy's
said
feet
in the
squirt milk
Discord.
when she runs.
Look, Ma, I'm on TV!
I just think this is important for y'all to know. Hello. Why was that musical? Why did I just auto-tune my own voice? I need to do backspin if I'm doing this. I got distracted by the golf cart.
Hi, Fury.
I screwed that up because I thought I was going to get hit by a golf cart. 8, 7,
Artishi. So
6,
happy you're
5,
here.
4, 3, 2,
Fury
1.
got jealous.
Funky Sumia. So happy you're here.
All right, here we go. Boom! Oh! Is that really a million?
Rax in live has snacks.
A
Right.
million roses?
You brought me some too,
Amazing!
right?
That's amazing! We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes,
Happy
let's
to
go
see you
home
again.
now.
Ty Gates everything.
You did it.
Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm in the wrong thing. Hello. Hello, Snow. Hello, Artisy. Hello, Somya. Hello, Raxon. Hello, Tyga. Hello, Sharon. Hello. Hello. Alright, we gotta do some yappy yap for the start of the stream really quick, because some things are happening that I'm stressed out about, and I want to talk about it really quick. So, Stream Elements is rumored to be shutting down, and as far as I can tell, this does seem accurate. So I may have to switch. I'm gonna have to switch my tipping service, which I'm going through stuff for that right now, which is not as big of a deal. But the big part I am worried about specifically, and I do think this is important, is the sponsorships are possibly going away. That's kind of an important one. Hey Lapos, hey Rose, hey Bui. Sponsorships have been a huge part of my income, so this is a very, stressful little bit. Hi, Strabo. This does mean I'm going to be pushing Streamloots even harder. I'm going to be looking at sponsorships in other ways if I can. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on there to be aware of. So, yeah. A little worried about that. But I do think it's important to kind of cover that as a thing. So be aware. I'm going through different sites. I'm trying to find the best one for alerts and stuff. But one of the things I'm trying to do is I want to have a fun way to show all the Streamloots cards that are being played. Aside from just the alert going on. And what may happen right now, I feel the best way to do it is the section of the sky above the screen. I'm thinking of shoving basically if a card is on cooldown, it'll get slapped up there. That's my current thought. I don't know what y'all think about that. Basically, they won't be drifting, but it'll take the card art and slap it up there in the sky, just kind of on the edge of the screen. I wish I had a static element of my screen that it would work best for, but I don't really have a good spot where I'd be able to stick those. So that's my current best idea. Again, not sure if there's a better option for me to pick, but that's currently the one I'm thinking of doing. So the card alert will pop up, but if the card is on cooldown, it'll basically be stuck on top of the screen. So that should encourage more cards to be played, I think. I'm sure I will, Fee. I've loved both their other games, so I'm sure this game will be fantastic. Which, for those unaware, this is a sponsored stream. The devs gave me a key. They're not paying, but the disclosure requires me to go, hey, I've been given the thing.
Snowmeat
Alright,
says
cat
we should
treats.
provide the cats with treats. I wonder what these taste like anyway.
Do you want one, Mari? We can get you one. BB, you didn't have to get up. You were comfy, buddy. BB. Okay, you turned around, making this very BB, be patient. BB, you turned. I was gonna give him treats, and he's now up and confused and over on the other side. Do you even taste those treats, or do you just swallow them? There's no chewing, just gone. But yes, we're playing Call of the Elder Gods. This is a sequel to a game we actually played in the past that I've forgotten the name of because I'm good at this. One sec. Call of the Sea. Call of the Sea is the other one. I had forgotten the name. But I hope y'all are doing well. I hope y'all are doing fantastic. I hope y'all slept well. Because that's been the big thing for me lately, is I've been having trouble sleeping. Hi, Skulls. Anyway, we're going to start. We're going to go. We're going to do this. Let's go. Oh, subtitles on. Yes. I'm going to leave that off for now. We can turn that up later. Have I played Call of the Sea? Yes. If I say no... If I say no... I feel like I should say no just for y'all. I have, but I'm assuming it's just going to be a recap thing. So we're going to go with that so y'all can get, hopefully, filled in on that. Oh, I'm sorry, Skulls. Hey, Amaru. Yagna.
What was that? Where's that voice?
Prologue, a dream, a phone call, and a therapy session. Okay, very vibrant, very pretty. Love the dragonfly. You would not believe your eyes if 1 million dragonflies burned down your home while you were
This is the story
asleep.
of a young girl. A girl who had strange and disturbing dreams.
Okay.
I know this place. I've been here before. This is the ancient stone city amidst the jungle.
I think I need to critique something really quick. And I feel a little bad doing this right away, but this is a very minor thing, but I think y'all might see what it is. Do y'all see what it is? It has to do with these mushrooms, and I need to bring this up right out the gate. Because there's a problem with these mushrooms, specifically the 3 mushrooms. You see what it is? Because this actually really bugs me. Hey, Timber. No, so the issue is every single one of them is the same exact model, which I understand, but they're not even rotated. And it looks like it's 3 stems, so they could rotate them all individually. Or at least turn them around, but it's all one that goes really far to the left, a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. Far left, a little bit left, far right. This one was over here, was the exact same. It became most obvious right here, because I can see the one back there in the exact same position. None of them are even turned. It's the exact, like, it's the exact same order every time, in exact same position, and they're always facing me. Like, I haven't even seen the back side of them. Hey, this one got rid of the 3rd one. Actually, I think it's just an entirely different one. Oh, hey, look, one of them's finally mirrored. But, like, I saw 5 of them before any... Yes, BB? BB's smacking me. Hi, bud. But yeah, they weren't very randomized in position. I feel like all 3... I'm assuming they linked these assets, and they probably shouldn't have. They probably should have made them 3 separate ones, but that was bugging me, that they were that often. It's not a huge deal, but it's pretty visually obvious. West. No, he was trying to get the string on my hoodie. And I don't know why he suddenly wanted it.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Oh! Hello.
Ignore him. Just ignore him. He's not gonna hurt you. Just keep going.
I don't want to ignore him. Hi. Well, those stars are important. Like, it's not the worst thing that they're in the same position. It's really not, but it's just one of those things where I very quickly noticed it.
This constellation. Where am I? This is not the Earth.
It's also not really a constellation. They're, like, right there. Doctor West. Love me a floating orb light. Hey, Puka.
Khan Vector Yagna Yith. In other words, find a statuette and save my race.
Okay. Call of the Elder Gods. Now, our character is a researcher. I know that much. Of the Elder Gods.
The statuette! Here it is. Finally. I have to get it. I have to...
I mean, this is our plot. Oh.
This is the story of Evie Drayton.
Quick, quick. Before I forget. Where did I put my notebook? I have to write everything down.
Looking for answers was part of Evie's observant nature and analytical mind. Her recurrent dreams began shortly after a period in 1956, when she'd completely lost consciousness.
Uncle Mo showed me a trick or two when I would help him in the motor shop. Tinkering with gadgets always puts me at ease. I was lucky to be accepted at Miskatonic. It was one of the first universities in Massachusetts to admit non-white students.
Oh, that's clean. That's clean. Sorry, I love this, Oh, does it not? Okay, it's a little finicky on going back, but I love how well this does this.
I couldn't leave my science fiction book collection in Benoit.
But yes, this is by the same team that did American Arcadia, which I know a lot of you enjoyed.
Spitsbergen Island and Svalbard. Apparently, I researched this area of the Arctic thoroughly during the time I lost consciousness.
Oh, that's horrifying.
This photo was taken during my amnesia. I don't remember anything about it.
Did a bunch of research while out of it.
When I saw this picture, I couldn't believe it. It's the same statuette I always see in my dreams.
This is just filler text back here because it didn't get a little fill.
Beatrice, along with me, is one of the few ladies studying physics at Miskatonic.
I think Beatrice is the woman from the first game? A fun thing about Lorem Ipsum, Puka. I actually recently learned that there is a type of font called Cat Ipsum, and it's just filler cat text. It's even better. That's the constellation we just saw.
I've searched every astronomy book at the Miskatonic Library, but none of them contain any reference to this constellation.
Pretty much, Puka.
Oh, here it is. Evie's Nightmare Journal.
Evie was worried that someone might read it. That's why she kept it locked away under that complicated padlock.
There we go.
The Hydrangea Foundation took care of the insurance payout for Dad's accident. I had scholarships.
$250. Not enough. I'm not allowed to grab anything from that drawer? It's just, okay.
I've always been a good student, but during my amnesia period, I almost reached excellence.
Hey, Avon.
I must have written about 1,000 letters to the archaeology dean in Miskatonic. I wish Papa had never taken that job in San Francisco. He'd still be with us.
Is that everything in the room other than journal? Nope.
Rhythm and blues is definitely my kind of music. Reverend Charlton was adamant that I bring this cross to college. He must think Arkham. Thank goodness. Still have a couple hours until thermodynamics class starts.
Said no one ever. Okay. Boop. Ah. Okay, we're starting the puzzle aspect. Got it. There. Oh, that's awesome, Avon. Better write things in my journal quickly. And upon saying that, have a really complicated Oh. What if I ignore the phone call?
The medical report from my Yes,
Is this... are you Evangeline Drayton?
that's right. Who am I talking to?
Who's
I
asking?
am the Dean of Archaeology at Miskatonic University. I believe you wanted to ask me some questions, right?
Yes. Yes, of course. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Professor
Meet
Evan.
me today at 6 p.m. at 5 Prospect Road,
Oh.
outside of Boston.
Boston? That's almost a 2-hour train ride from Arkham. I thought
Do you want to talk or not?
Yes, yes, of course. I'll be there. 6 p.m., Prospect Road. See you in a couple of hours, Professor.
That's how you get kidnapped.
All right, I should get ready. There's a lot of information here about my...
So we're skipping
my
class.
amnesia. I'd better go through it again before I leave. I don't want to miss any questions when I talk to the professor.
Silent Hill out there. That's, what am I at? I mean, I don't know what I'm after.
Schwitz...
Nope.
Before leaving, Evie asked herself if she had finished gathering all the information in her room.
Okay.
I don't think I finished reviewing everything here yet.
I am pretty sure I did. This drawer bugs me because I feel like I'm missing something. But I'm pretty sure I did look at everything. No.
Julian, Beatrice, Herbie, and I, we're always together.
I missed that one. Okay. Got that. Got that. Got that. Pretty sure I've got everything now.
Before leaving, Evie asked
Okay.
herself if she had finished
I could
gathering
easily
all
miss
the information
something.
in her
This
room.
is stressful.
All right, I think I've gathered what I need.
It's very stressful
What
because
does it
I don't
seem to
know.
Evie that the dean didn't meet her at the university. Her need to know was stronger than her doubts. She was determined to attend the meeting. There, she would come across another protagonist in this story.
So, you have finally decided to talk to that young lady, Professor.
Yes.
Acknowledging responsibility for our previous mistakes is vital to moving forward. You've taken a crucial step in...
Listen, there's no need for us to talk, Doctor. The only reason I let you into my house is because you insisted it was necessary to prescribe my medication.
This is also the story of a sad, guilt-ridden, and lonely man. This is the story of my husband, Professor Harry Everhart.
I feel like
Yes, I know well enough that discussing the effectiveness
my
of
character
sessions
that I
with
am
you
right
is
now.
futile.
I think
But you need to understand that
Voices,
therapy is just a part of
audiobooks?
the whole treatment. Without it, I can't go and...
Ask whatever you deem necessary and let's get this over with as soon as possible.
Fine. What about your position as dean at Miskatonic University? We talked some time ago about your relationship with work was somewhat obsessive.
I didn't say that. You did.
Well,
Oh,
you
never mind.
practically
It's Yuri
lived
Lowenthal.
in this vet.
It's Spider-Man.
The only thing that drove you to leave it was your
That'll
job
do it.
obligations. So how would you define that?
I'm an acting professional, that's all.
I do what they pay me for. Teaching, student assessment, and certain...
I hear it now, yeah, it
duties
is Yuri
fall within
Lowenthal.
my responsibilities. Cheering at the Miskatonic Mariners football games does not.
He was the main character in American Arcadia as well,
your
so they just
life
hired him again.
What kind of question is that?
Well, I'm asking it because it sounds like you're subjecting yourself to a kind of self-punishment.
I am not. Next question.
There's another topic you've never wanted to delve into, Professor. Would you now be open to...
You're going to do it anyway, so go ahead.
Double caption.
Okay. What happened to your wife, Professor?
She died at home after a long disease.
Harry hated giving details about
Okay.
my death. Especially if those details meant talking about a certain expedition and deaths other than mine.
I see. And how do you feel?
Oh,
about
the narrator's
that
dead.
and all?
What's my wife got to do with all this?
You see, the reason I'm asking, Professor, is because when we began therapy, you mentioned visions. Some sort of oily shadows casting themselves on the wall.
Yeah.
You mentioned those visions began shortly after whatever happened to your wife. So, tell me, do you still see those shadows, Professor?
No. No. No.
No. Not since I started taking the medication, at least.
Excellent. That means the medication is working. Listen, there is something different I want to try in today's session.
Yeah.
I believe hypnotherapy might...
Don't even think about it. Hypnotism is a scam.
Professor, with all due respect, I believe you're mistaking mesmerism with hypnotism. Even so, if you want me to prescribe the...
You won't give me my medication unless I submit to your quack experiment. Is that it?
I'm deeply sorry.
I mean...
Wait, Professor.
Yeah?
I need you to trust me in this.
Then go ahead. Wave a pocket watch in my face if that's what you need to
It's
do.
gotta be the metronome.
There's no need for pocket watches, Professor. The sound of a metronome will be more than enough. I need you to relax and free your mind.
Here we go.
And think of something pleasant. A fond memory, if you will. Something that took
Hi,
place here, in the Everhart Manor.
A fond memory? In this place?
It wasn't easy for Harry to find a fond memory in the same manor where he had spent an extremely unhappy childhood.
Maybe.
Maybe.
December 1930. The last Christmas my wife and I ever spent at Everhard Manor. She insisted on coming, despite my parents never approving of our marriage.
Aw.
But that was the kind of person she was.
Interesting. Tell me more about it, Professor Everhart.
Every time I gave her a present, I prepared a little scavenger hunt. She
Aw.
loved it. She loved
That's really cute.
solving my stupid riddles.
Hi, BB.
As you may have noticed, this story has more than one protagonist. And though I am not one of them, I believe I, Nora Everhart, play a crucial part in it.
Yeah, I think Nora was
Can I
I
open
can't
my
remember
eyes now,
who the
Harry?
main character was
Not
in
yet. We're almost there. Let me open the door.
their last game.
Now, open your eyes.
Look what you've prepared. It's another one of your scavengers.
Okay, no, it was Nora.
Of course,
Okay.
old pal.
We
Now,
we
if you
were
want your
Nora in the
present,
last
You'll
one.
have to earn it.
Got it.
Can I use my journal to write down clues?
Well, technically that's against the rules, but I'll turn a blind eye this time.
You're so kind.
Okay, so we've got a journal. Harry's scavenger hunt. Well, I mean, the first thing I saw was this on the console. Or on the mantle. Merry
Named
Christmas,
decade.
Happy New Year,
I
1931.
wonder what the future has in store for us.
Okay.
I swear, even in a painting, your father's stare sends shivers down my spine. You know you're looking more like him every year.
Nora, for the love of God, don't even joke about that.
Perfect. Okay, we've got a 7. A 3. A 4. 6. Okay. 2. 5. 1. A lot of numbers. Usually games cap out like 4. Okay, but it's a 3-digit code.
I wonder what my darling husband is keeping locked up in here.
You'll have to put that brain of yours to work to find it.
Oh, look at your sad little face in this photo.
You know me. I've never been the... Wait.
Oh.
There's something wrong in this memory.
Oh.
This wasn't...
Ignore it. Focus on that moment. Your wife.
Okay.
That happy memory.
Okay.
What are you up to now? Oh,
Ah.
boy, what a drawing. Is this supposed to be a tree?
Of course it is. I'm seeing those oily shadows in here. Why am I seeing those shadows?
Focus, Professor.
Okay.
Remember.
Liking it.
Do you remember when we slow danced to dear old pal of mine at Maddie's house?
The end of the Great War Party and our first kiss. How could I forget?
Okay, I think we've examined everything other than the play it part. My brain says 2513476. Oh, they had shapes on them. Okay. So 2 1 7.
Tell me you didn't vandalize a piano just for a scavenger hunt, old pal.
Nora, who do you think I am? It's just crayon.
Oops.
This darkness. Everhard Manor.
I messed up.
My house is not...
Professor, don't drift off. Keep
I
going.
messed up. Oh. I saw that. There was an F in the fireplace, and there was an F in the fireplace. It might have just been the bricks lighting up, but I saw the F. That was weird. 2 5 7. Oh. Oh, I see. It's just the key's not working. So we know 2 is one of them because it's not in tune. Got it. Okay. So we know it's 5. Well, wait. It's 1. And then 4. And then 6. One. They may not be in this order, though. Nailed it. Oh.
Harry, I can't believe it. It's that statuette. And it even has a black ooze orb. Just what I
A black ooze orb, just like I wanted.
Wait. What do you mean a statuette? Don't touch it, Nora!
Keep going, Professor. It's important. Where is the statuette now?
You're no psychiatrist. Who are you?
I'm not going to ask you again, Professor Everhart.
Nope. Well then.
Shortly after Harry's peculiar hypnosis session, Evie finally arrived at Everhart Manor.
Prospect Road 5. Here it is. Professor Everhart. It's...
Am I gonna arrive and he's gonna be dead?
Wait.
Yep.
What is going on here? Professor? Is everything all right?
Most people would have turned away and left, but not Evangeline Drayton. She had been waiting for months to talk with the professor. No way was she letting it slip away. So, she decided
He's
to
dead.
climb over the walls of the Everhart Manor.
You invited me here. I skipped class. It was a 2-hour train ride.
This looks like something straight out of Tales from the Crypt.
Hey, Gold. Alright, so... Now we gotta find our way in. Don't go too hard.
Hey, that window is open.
If only there was some way over there. I can't go through this bush. Shovel. I don't think most things... I don't think there's gonna be anything out here, but... My desire to explore is strong. Honestly, beautiful environment here, though. Just enough details on the trees. The lighting is lovely. Hello? Oh, there. Like, where do I click?
Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline.
Sorry, I'm breaking into your... I'm not... Close the window! The rain's getting in all over the floor. Close the window. Close the...
This fellow really looks like the professor, but it's not him.
No, that's him over there.
That must be Elizabeth Everhart. She looks sad. The Everhart children. Harrison,
Ow.
Madeline, Richard, and Doug.
Hey, Beard.
It appears the Everharts have been quite well off for generations. Or so they used to be.
Okay, and I don't think I'm going that way. Ooh, lovely painting. Okay, don't see anything special in this room.
Wow, look at the size of this library. It's almost as big as Miskatonic's.
Actually, it wasn't even a third the size of Miskatonic's library, but young people can be terribly impressionable at times.
Thank you, sarcastic narrator. No, it is pretty...
Evangeline had never
Oh.
pictured the professor as anything but a hermit. Certainly not someone his relatives still worried about.
Aw.
Is this young man Professor Everhart? It does look like him.
Non-possumus.
Something written in Latin on his frame. Non-possumus.
Is that I'm not a possum? My esteemed colleague.
Absences in my memory. That's exactly how I felt during those 3 months of 1956.
Oh, I'm sorry, Cold. Claim I was there, and no doubt I was, given the repeated attempts to reach me. I cannot bring myself to trust them, but I place my trust with you. Do what must be done with the statuette. Okay. Oh.
What on earth happened here?
Somebody was rummaging. Well, this seems important.
Dyer was my applied geophysics professor. He was very strict. Strange character.
Who? Oh, Dyer. There he is. I was like, where is he? Right there. Da, da, da.
There's something oddly comforting about spinning these globes.
And yet you didn't spin it.
Good thing the skull is fake. Good thing the skull is fake.
Ugh. Yeah.
Rich people definitely had weird
Mystery
ways
of life
to
is
entertain
underlined.
themselves.
That
But
seems
it wasn't
key.
mere entertainment. Harry's mother's life had long been shaped by tragedy, and she had become obsessed with the afterlife.
That is the most upright standing baby I have ever seen in any art ever. Ms. Elizabeth Everhart cordially invites you to a seance at Everhart Manor. Oh. I love the visual of these windows. The old glass looks so good. Bravo. I don't think there's a lot I can do in here. We need to pick a door. My brain says go towards the less interesting door. Ah!
This must be the professor's office.
He's not here.
Astrology is the most utterly stupid thing I've ever come across.
Okay.
The professor had another appointment today with a therapist. Nora and Harry? The professor was married.
Was.
A key.
I like I'm just pocketing a key. Like, imagine he walks in and you're going to leave like, oh yeah, sorry, I swiped your key. Hey, Image. Like, we haven't found him yet, so we're just looting the place.
Someone lit the fireplace, but this room is still cold. Wow. The professor served in U.S. intelligence during the war. The greenhouse and the mausoleum.
After those three men showed up last night, I left one of the books in the greenhouse. Okay, I locked it and left the key in the mausoleum. I need to buy a weapon just in case they decide to come back. Okay, so there's a book in the greenhouse and I need the key from the mausoleum. Good to know.
Books in different
Oh!
languages. Spanish, Italian, German, Latin. Looks like one is missing.
But okay, I need to get these in order and then get that one book. Okay, so that's a puzzle lock situation. Non-possums is what was on top of the one picture, so that's going to be important. I don't see...
Evie's last remarkable trait was her...
Yeah, I need to find
extraordinary
3 other
brain,
pictures with
a gift
words on top.
I was never blessed with. So, allow me, the narrator of this tale, to be the one taking notes. For the sake of clarity, of course.
How did she get notes on... How does she have these notes? But yeah, non-possums was on top of the one painting. I don't know if that means... Okay, and I can't go back. So we're gonna find other hints for other... Probably 3 other paintings and then figure out the order of those paintings. Ah, the key goes here. Good. Go in there already. Can go out there or try.
Looks like the professor's father was involved in politics.
Yeah. Okay. If there's no scribble sound, I don't think it's important. It's just backstory, which is important in its own way, but... You know what, before I go in there... Oh, we do have a sprint. Awesome. Before we go in there, I'm going to try to stick to the same floor. I don't want to delve too deep, so I think it's better if I kind of focus on that a little bit.
The man's definitely a dead ringer for the professor.
Okay.
Ripped canvas.
That one was ripped too. That it. It is interesting that both those being ripped is in here. Oh, it's an aging thing. So it's gonna be the I'm gonna have to put those in frames probably based on the lower left. And I bet something's missing, but it's the aging thing because they had the aging image in the one thing. Got it. And that's gonna give me the order of the books. Oh. Well, if that goes there, which way? Where's this go? That goes back into the library.
Wow, this room is really depressing.
It's just dark. The lights are off. Oh, it's the piano room.
Better turn my flashlight on.
I have a
Looks
flashlight.
like a memorial of some kind. Much better.
Okay, Nora has the Treyarch on the right. I don't know what that it's actually called, but I think that's the company logo for the company Treyarch. I'm not sure the official name of the symbol though.
Under different circumstances, I might have found this song beautiful. But at the moment, it sends a shiver down my spine.
Notes on the floor. Okay. What's really haunting to me is just all the empty portraits. It's really... Oh, wow. Yeah, no. She must have died very soon after, considering the Christmas tree's still here.
Driver's license of a certain Manuel Silva.
Interesting. And this is a recent license because it says 1965. But that's not in my notes. That's story specific. Okay. Well, let's go over here then. Turn off our flashlight. Ah!
Torn canvas. The frame
So that one is the lower left one.
reads, Sed Futura. There are
Yeah.
oily shadows. Beginning to suspect the old professor's lost a few marbles.
Okay. But it's specifically the fireplace, which is interesting to me. So there's going to be something going on with that fireplace. Because I'm also noticing none of these photos have the logs in it. At least they don't seem to. Oh, no, they do. It's just very hard to see. But that's going to be a key bit. Okay.
Such odd totems. Are these fishes?
Or fish. I'm not sure. Senator's son seeks cure in South
Settle an
Seas.
expedition to the Pacific. I never pictured.
That's
him
the
as an
plot of the first
adventurer.
one.
That expedition must have been quite important for him.
Oh, it had certainly been important.
Oh yeah, these totems I think
And
were in the
the
first
other
one, weren't they?
expedition members.
Okay. Who's here? Who is it? Hey, VJ. Interesting that... Oh, I forgot to go to this door. Which I think this goes outside, though. Yeah, that's a front door. Oh, I need to go to the mausoleum, though. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, it does go outside. Love me some rain sounds. Don't think there's anything here. You know you're rich when like 90% of the doors in your home are double
Good
doors.
heavens above, would you look at the size of this place?
Oh, I love the rain. They did such a good job. I don't want to sprint. Sprinting's for chumps. We enjoy the atmosphere. We walk.
This vase-like thing with a face engraved on it can be rotated. What kind of madhouse does the professor live in?
Okay, a little bit of a puzzle. I'm gonna put it back in its default position.
Stone staircase.
Just so I don't accidentally solve it. I hate accidentally solving puzzles. Like, it's not necessarily that it's a bad puzzle when that happens, but I hate when you can accidentally do that. Like, accidentally solving a puzzle just ruins so much for me.
Hidden room?
Take down all of Father's portraits, get rid of Mother's esoteric junk, except the hidden room. Cut down the burnt tree near Nora. Call Rich or Maddie, maybe another day. Rotate it all the way around again. I'm guessing it needs to face this. That's my guess, but I don't want to, like, again, I don't like accidentally solving puzzles, so until I know what's going on, I'm not going to touch it. Okay, we found the statue of Nora.
This is so beautiful. Yeah. It's a woman's grave. Nora Everhart. This must be the professor's wife.
Evie found it hard to believe that the recluse living in the abandoned mansion had ever loved anyone. But he had. Truly and profoundly.
Such a graceful...
But yeah, she was the protagonist. She was one of the protagonists
Evie
in the
certainly had a keen
first
eye
game.
for beauty.
Okay. This one in there. Oh, and that one's sad. So, yeah, they all have different emotions, right? Yep. Sad, happy, anger. So sad is going to be looking at her grave. The tree, this is where that logo was. In that one photo. Just to pull that up again. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, you can see they had the Treyarch here. So something's going to need to look at the Treyarch logo. Again, I don't know why. So I'm not going to do those things. I want to keep everything... I'm not going to change them till I know. Wish I had an umbrella. Hey, elusive. And that one is sleeping? Ah, okay, there's another one.
What kind of a door is this? It doesn't even have a lock.
Okay, so now we know what they need to look at. So now we know what they need to look at. The sleeping one needs to look towards the moon, which is the gate. So that one faces that way, because there's the moon on top of the gate. And she wrote it all down? Yeah. Okay, cool.
No use. It's locked.
Okay, let's go around this way just to make sure there's nothing over here. Nope, okay. I will use the sprint here. Okay, and then this one needs to look towards fire, which I was right, is the one pedestal over there. 1 and 2 and 3. That's fire. Now, this one needed to look towards the Treyarch. Have they all been 3 turns so far? Because that's worth noting. Because that was 3 turns. Or no, I think this one, yeah, that was 3 turns. That was 3 turns. The other one I'm pretty sure was 3 turns. You, which way do you face? You are the happy one? Yeah, you're the happy one. You need to face flowers. I would... Oh, right there. Okay, this one only needed 1 at least. There we go. And then over, I guess, past this bridge is going to be the last one? It's the only way I haven't gone. Yep. Anything else over here? Or just that?
It's raining cats and dogs here.
What's the image that I'm looking for? Fish. There's no... Okay, I haven't seen a fish emblem anywhere. So this is going to be a little bit annoying because there's not one that way. Unless it's on the well. Oh, yep, it's going to be in here. No, they've all had the emblem. It's on the bucket. Yep,
Looks
there
like
it is.
there's a symbol carved into that bucket. Is that a fish?
They've all had the symbol somewhere, so it was just like there's got to be. So now they should all be facing the correct way. I'm happy here that they didn't do a click sound or like a success noise. Because a lot of times games will do that success noise and then it just kind of ruins that bit for you. I do want to check, because the only one I didn't see a symbol on was the fire. Now, I know there was a burnt spot, but I didn't see a fire icon. Is it on the back side of the pedestal? No. So this one might be a trick. Right, that one shows fire, but there's not... This one could be wrong. Because while there are the coals there is no fire symbol. This one could be a trick. And I think that's worth remembering. Like, it is right at the very beginning of the game, like the second actual puzzle. So I would be surprised if it were a trick. Sorry. Just take a drink. But it could be.
What kind of a door is this? It doesn't even have a lock. Just some symbols.
Okay. It was that, but that last one, like I said, that one didn't have a mark, which might have been under the ashes, to be fair, but it does make that one an outlier. Oh, we got the baby.
Oh dear. Dead child. This is simply
A dead child.
heartbreaking. The inscription on the frame reads, Praeterita mut, in loving memory of our firstborn son, John Everhart Jr. Father, husband, and servant of the people.
Yep.
Found
Professor.
a path in the shadow of mourning? Maybe this guy was in the army?
None of these are getting written down.
Psalm 1, verse 1. This person must have been quite devout. This definitely looks like the greenhouse key.
What makes you say that? Is it because it's green?
Loving
Oh, I already
memory
did
of
that
our
one.
firstborn son.
Yeah, none of those got written down.
John Everhart Jr.
Harry rarely spoke of his brother John.
I do really just find it funny that,
The boy had died years before Harry was born.
I just find it funny
He
that,
believed
like,
that tragic incident had played a critical part in his mother's...
in games, when you don't close the door behind you, it somewhat makes sense when you're, like, inside a house, but when you're outside, it's just like, Especially when it's raining, I feel like I should have to be closing all of these doors behind me.
The professor really seems to be interested in botany.
Okay.
It appears to be a Spanish edition of the science fiction novel The Future Eve. I'll keep it, just in case.
Okay, that's our missing book.
These white flowers are scattered all around the mansion.
Yeah.
Can we take a quick break? I want to show you my impression of a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube them. Chat can show us
really
theirs
seems
too.
to be interested in
Okay, so we're missing... I mean, we can tell where the one painting goes even without it.
botany.
But I would like to find the last painting. I don't... like, it's not in here. There was no frames on the wall that we were missing. I think that's everything here. We should take a break, though. Mari is right. You know what? We're going to use this as a good spot to do that. So we're going to step away for 3 minutes. You're not going to miss anything, I promise. We're doing this to turn off pre-rolls for anybody new that shows up, because we don't want to get them cut off. So please understand, bear with me. I will catch you all in 3. Get up, stretch, wiggle. Be right back. Daisy's feet squirt milk when she runs. I just think this is important for y'all to know. Hello. Why was that musical? Why did I just auto-tune my own voice? Backspin if I'm doing this. I got distracted by the golf cart. I screwed that up because I thought I was going to get hit by a golf cart. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Boom. Oh, is that really a million? A million roses? Amazing. That's amazing. We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes, let's go home now.
You did it.
Thank you, Mari. Look at this! Look at this! It's 9:27. 1 million roses! I'm glad this guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. What? What? How the hell? My God. My God. Learned that white strawberries exist. Now Daisy, female. Daisy's name in Japan is Horumon, apparently. A second cousin who is a cow through and through. Their running speed is the same as whether on 2 or 4 legs. I'm glad they don't have the old description for Daisy. For those who don't know, Daisy's feet squirt milk when she runs. I just think this is important for y'all to know. Hello. Why was that musical? Why did I just auto-tune my own voice? Backspin if I'm doing this.
I got distracted by the golf cart. I screwed that up because I thought I was going to get hit by a golf cart. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Boom.
Hello. Hello. I really like the. I really love the sounds, and I also love that there's leaks in here. The leaks don't line up with the holes in the glass, but honestly, like, just the sounds are so good. Hello. Okay. So we got all that. We got... Oh.
Amazing.
The resub.
Gloomily just subscribed to us for another month. That's 42 now.
And thank you for waiting for me to... actually be back. Okay. Boop. In we go. Hey, we did close that door. Nice. I think the doors that are closing are load zones. That's 100% what it is. So we had the door on the opposite side of the library also did this. But basically what's happening is I go through this door and then it closes. And when I do that and I get right here, yep. So it's loading the outside when I get right here. So when I get there, it loads the outside. Now it's loading the inside. Nice. That's why those doors are closing and the others aren't. Did not find the 4th portrait though. It still has me a bit confused. Like I'm missing one. Hey, bunny. Okay, so we have these. So, Praetorita Mutere. However, it must be said is first. Praetorita Mutere. Ooh, sandwich. Now the next one would be non-possums, which we've already got. And then Sed Futura should be next. And then
Secret compartment?
Evie had never been good with languages, least of all a dead one like Latin. Even so, she managed to grasp the general meaning of the phrase. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future.
I've never been to a sandwich shop. Not a thing in my area.
Unbelievable. There's some kind of secret compartment in the fireplace. Feels like a mystery novel. Looks like a music box of some sort.
Can I interact with it in any other way? Ah.
It doesn't make any sound. Maybe it's broken.
It's a key. Non-possums? No possums.
Definitely like a mystery. I wish this fireplace was...
Ooh.
Guess I need to go see what's down there. Professor!
Pretty sure he's in the trunk of the car that drove away. Hey, Amber! Okay, let's see. Well, there's only one thing to examine here. Oh.
Professor! Professor! What happened? He's knocked out cold.
No one ever gets knocked out warm.
And the sphere. Shattered to pieces.
Always cold.
I wonder if I...
No! Don't touch it! Don't touch it.
Sorry, Spider-Man.
Introductions between strangers are always a bit awkward. But in Evie and Harry's case, things were even more uncomfortable, due to the unusual circumstances under which they had met.
How are you feeling, Professor?
Considering I was assaulted, knocked unconscious, and someone tried to rob me in my own home, I suppose not all that well.
Evie didn't know where to start. So, she took the
At least he's
calm
honest.
approach.
We haven't been properly introduced.
I know who you are, Miss Drayton. We had an appointment today. And I can also imagine what it is you want to talk to me about.
Evie was taken aback.
BB is being
He
cute
knew.
during this.
So
Very
Professor
distracting.
Everhart had read her letters after all.
I suppose you have some questions for me, so go ahead.
You sure?
What is, or was, that statuette?
You haven't touched any of the pieces of it, have you?
No. You made that very clear.
Good. Because
Don't touch it.
that black orb is made of...
Harry
Dark
thought of
ichor.
telling her the orb contained the blood of an elder god that came from beyond time and space.
I love
But
that.
he chose not to frighten Evie for now.
I love that.
very dangerous substance.
Not actually disclosing it is really cool, but having the narrator tell us.
Dangerous? What do you mean? Is it toxic?
Worse than that. I've seen people lose their sanity and their health just by coming into contact with that substance.
Where was
I
it
read
found?
in a Herald article that the statuette was found in an excavation in Virginia. Is that correct?
Yes. In the caves near the Rappahannock River.
It was led by a professor from Miskatonic, right? Paisley or Presley?
Nathaniel Wingate Peaslee.
Yes, Peaslee. Do you think it would be possible to speak with him?
No. He passed away a few years ago. Of natural causes. Or so I hope.
Oh,
Statuette is in pieces. What happened?
yeah.
I destroyed it.
You destroyed it?
Yes. It was better than letting it fall into the wrong hands.
Evie felt frustrated. After all the effort it had taken to get Professor Everhart to agree to talk with her about that statuette. And on that very day, that curmudgeon shattered the relic into 1,000 pieces.
Curmudgeon. Oh, you know it's serious when
Who's
they start bringing out the
responsible
C
for all
word.
this?
For the robbery? Dr. Frog in the throat.
Who?
My psychiatrist. Or so I thought. I never should have brought him here. I've been too careless.
I thought the statuette was in the Miskatonic archive.
Yes, well, I brought it here for a research project I'm working on. About ancient civilizations.
Harry couldn't come up with a better excuse than that. Because I've hidden it in my own house to keep prying hands from succumbing to the terrifying powers of the Elder Gods sounded infinitely worse.
A little bit worse.
But there has to be more, right? More of those statuettes.
I really doubt it.
Are you sure? Because I'm convinced of it, Professor.
Oh.
And why are you so convinced of that?
I've seen them. In my dreams.
What are you talking about?
Dreams about strange and ancient artifacts brought Harry bad memories. For personal reasons.
My dreams. I mentioned them in my letters. You remember? So, I've long dreamed of a place. It's an ancient stone city, hidden in the jungle.
Oh, he has
from
a cut on
prehistoric
his
times.
hand.
And there are more
There's so many little
statuettes like that
details.
one,
Sorry.
all holding those black orbs.
Miss Drayton, you better forget about...
So, if Peaslee found that statuette in Virginia, maybe there could be more there.
Listen to me, Miss Drayton.
Maybe in those caves I could find
Enough
more.
of that! How could you be such a fool? Haven't you listened to a single word I've said? Don't you ever think of going near that cave in Virginia.
Professor, you can't be serious. I need answers.
Of course I'm serious! I forbid it!
I don't even know you! Stop yelling at me.
Would you stop yelling at me? Grumpy old jerk. Look, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but nobody speaks to me in that tone. And what have I done to you to be so mad at me anyway? Because as far as I know, if it weren't for me, you'd still be locked up behind that fireplace. So you can talk to me till you're blue in the face, but you're not going to forbid me from going anywhere. Do you understand me?
It had been years since anyone raised their voice at Harry, and for the first time in a long time, he felt that an interaction with another
I love that.
had been authentic. Perhaps not very enjoyable, but authentic nonetheless.
That fireplace can be opened from the inside, Miss Drayton.
Well,
But even so, I owe you an apology. You've taken quite a risk
Love that.
without even knowing me, Miss Drayton.
I wasn't locked in there.
So, thank you.
all right. Apology accepted.
You're completely determined to go to those caves, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
You're right. I can't stop you from going to Virginia. But how do you plan to get there from Arkham?
Airplane?
Well, I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it. I don't think there's a regular bus service, is there?
No, there is not. So here's my proposal. I'll go to Virginia with you.
Huh?
I'll take care of all the expenses.
I mean, I expected it, but also,
One
what?
thing I have plenty of.
I don't think my
It's
character would expect that.
All I ask in return is that you please follow my instructions while we're there. And be very careful. We'll look for whatever it is you want to find there, and then we'll leave. Agreed, Miss Drayton?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Professor. And don't worry. I promise I won't get in any trouble.
Harry couldn't help but doubt that Evie would keep her promise. But even so, he immediately liked that sharp-tongued and stubborn girl. Which made sense. Harry had been a good friend of Evie's father, after all.
Aw. Oh, wait. I think I... Okay, I think I remember the character.
Here we are, the Rappahannock River Caves.
But this place is closed off.
It is indeed. Apparently
I love
one
it.
of the excavation members died in there. An archaeologist named John Teague. That's why the government shut down the dig shortly after the statuette was found.
Wait, so what we're doing here is illegal?
If I told you that we were trespassing, would that stop you from going in, Miss Drayton?
Not really.
Go ahead.
Beautiful.
Please.
Nah, not really.
Here, take one. We'll use these to stay in touch. Apparently, the cave branches off into countless tunnels, forming a maze where it's easy to get lost.
So why would you split up?
'Cause
Why would you split up? Oh, never
Evangeline!
mind. It should be take one of these in case we get split up.
Miss Drayton! Miss Drayton, can you hear me? Are you alright?
Of colossal caves and ancient relics.
Yeah. I think so. I'm safe. I'm on the path.
Follow the excavation trail. It'll lead you to the underground lake.
Why isn't he up there? Let me get you a rope. No. Why is there a toxic waste barrel? Okay. Walkie, walkie, walk. Down we go.
A lake? In here?
Yes. The water from the Rappahannock seeps through limestone, so there's a complex hydrological system inside the cave.
Okay.
Lee mentioned they had come across the statuette somewhere around that lake. It was one of the few things he still recalled from the dig.
Wait, he didn't remember the dig?
In his own words, he suffered a period of
Ah,
absence.
like I had.
Of some sort. He didn't even recall planning the excavation.
That's terrifying, actually. I actually manually had to hold down to go down that ladder. I really like that. I appreciate that. I'm gonna bring back so many Pokemon from fossils. We got a Kabuto there. We got an Omanite there, and Wimpod there, which doesn't even need to come back from a fossil. These two ladders, I'm also pretty sure is a load zone.
Professor, you won't believe this, but
From there to
I
there.
had amnesia too. I don't remember anything from September to November of last year. When I came to, I was surrounded by books and articles about a place in Norway called Spitsbergen.
Spitsbergen? Isn't that near the Arctic Circle?
Professor? Professor! Do you hear me?
Okay. American dynamite. It's an important distinction. West Virginia. No, we're just in Virginia. Okay, let's see. We got notes.
Well, everything was properly cleared for the excavation. No doubt about
Authorization
it.
is granted.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
What is this place?
It's cool is what it is.
Miss Drayton, over here.
Oh, hi.
Here. I'm glad to see you. I thought you'd gotten lost. Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. You weren't lying about those tunnels. Have you found anything, Professor?
This mural. Come take a look at it.
Just gotta run into the ladder. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Notice how, even though the stone seems to have been carved millennia ago, the lines repeat with an almost rhythmic cadence.
Oh.
It's as if they were trying to convey a coded message. What do you think?
All of that was Greek to Evie. Her world was equations and laboratory experiments, not decoding ancient languages.
Well, I'm no expert in architecture, but I think I've seen structures like these in my dreams.
Really?
This looks like a normal puzzle where I have to overlay
we're on the right
images
track.
between each thing.
Gee, you
Like,
do
I'm gonna
seem
find
genuinely
3
interested in
different
this.
pictures and set them on
It's
top
an
of each other.
Occupational hazard, I suppose.
Despite his best efforts, Harry
We got
had
Yog
failed to
Sothoth on the
vary his
left.
excitement for archaeological fieldwork.
But I'm mostly doing this to help you.
Do you think we might find more statuettes like Peasley's down here?
Miss Drayton, you were the one convinced you'd find more statuettes here, not me.
Yes, you're right. Is there anything I can do to help?
Take a look around the site. If you find anything worth noting, let me know.
I will, Professor.
I'm
I'll
slightly
take a look
distracted
around,
because
see
BB
if
is
I
just
can
like
find
laying
anything
his head on
interesting.
my hand.
Fine.
Like, I gotta pet
Just
you.
don't wander too far from the excavation site.
But yeah, this image is gonna overlay with another one somewhere. Because this is only like a third of the image.
What do you think this means, Professor?
Warnings, directions, timelines. For
It's
now,
interesting she only wrote down part of it
it's
there.
hard to tell.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Oh, as another new feature, it looks like Twitch is rolling out to people. I'll be able to make custom bit redeems rather than using the ones they have.
Though Evie chose not to mention that report,
I'm not sure what we'll do for that, but I'll be able to make
sense of
custom
the
ones
danger posed
that use
by the
bits.
black ooze.
Huh. The wording here is peculiar to say the least.
Okay.
I would have liked to speak with this man's father.
Truth is, Evie would not have liked that one bit. Nathaniel Peasley had always been a brooding,
I like that.
man. More even.
She wouldn't have
than
actually
Harry.
liked that. Morning, OBC. Oh god, did it fall off the wall? I dare you to write once more, though I have no faith that you heed reason. It has been far too many years of costly expeditions to the most outlandish corners of the world. I entreat you, return to Arkham and allow the Dean of Archaeology to handle the matter. You are, after all, but a professor of economics, for heaven's sakes. Oh. Nice, OBC. Luminescent underwater fungus. Okay. I'm gonna go back over here.
I see some sort of control panel here, and what look like piano keys?
Please refrain from touching anything, Miss Drayton.
I like that I am just immediately allowed to touch things, but I don't know what they do yet, and I'm not going to touch them. I'm trying to view this not so much as an impulsive gamer, but as somebody who wants to actually solve the puzzles. Through ways that are not flukes. So I need to mark
There's
that
another
one
of
down.
those murals, and it looks
Okay.
better preserved than the one you're examining.
Excellent. When I'm finished with this one, I'll come take a look.
So, if I do them in a rising pattern, it'll raise a platform. If I do them in too low, too high, it makes something rotate. They're controls. They're instructions on how to run different aspects of it. I fully understand what's going on now.
Diving equipment. What if Peasley didn't find that statuette near the lake, but rather beneath the lake?
I would argue that
You're
beneath
not
is near.
thinking what I believe you're thinking, Miss Drayton.
That depends. What do you believe I'm thinking?
Getting into that diving suit and going down into the depths of the lake.
No. I just want to take a look around. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
The diving platform isn't getting any power.
What did you expect? The expedition wrapped up nearly 10 years ago. Nothing will be working after all this time. Still,
Pressure gauge, a sealing joint.
Like that. Best not mess with it.
I think I can make it.
But yeah, this is her job. Like she does gadgets. This is her thing.
Oh, darn it. This machine doesn't seem to be working. This empty cylinder will do.
For what? I don't actually need that yet.
It seems they found the statuette in the depths of the cave.
John crossed the streams of Black Lake to
Evie
reach the
deliberately
refinery.
chose
Which
to omit.
oh. Ah.
Air compressor. It looks like it works in the same way as the one we had in the workshop. Except for diving cylinders.
Switch on
instead of
fuse
car
box.
wheels.
Place empty diving cylinder in the cylinder holder. Turn the right hand switch to on. Open the valve to release air into the cylinder. Okay, so I gotta find the fuse box though. Oh, which is here.
The wiring in this place doesn't look too tricky. I think I could get it running again.
they're teaching physics majors to repair junk now?
Hardly. My Uncle Mo showed me the ropes. He and my dad had a workshop back in Benoit.
Even so, try not to touch anything, please.
Now it's working.
Okay, wait. Got that on. Empty cylinders in. Turn the right hand switch to on. Okay. And then open the valve to release air into the cylinder. Which I believe I've already done. Press button to release diving cylinder.
Well, it must be full of air now.
I don't have a use for... Oh, there we go.
You won't believe it, but I managed to get the whole diving system working. The suit is ready to...
What? Didn't I tell you to leave that damn
Yeah, I ignored you.
alone?
But Professor,
You promised you wouldn't get into any trouble. That's why I brought you here, remember?
That's not what I
Yes,
did.
you're right. You're right.
I don't remember doing that.
Of course I'm right. What were you thinking? Forget about going down into that lake. You hear me?
Okay, Professor. Sorry about that.
Oh, we're definitely going down into the lake.
Professor, have you read this report? Does Project Kronos mean anything to you?
No, I've never heard of it.
We have managed to infer the sense of the incomplete symbols of the mural. The sequence of signs reveals a language built from the curved strokes and dots. Based on this most plausible interpretation, suggests that the pictogram refers to the act of rotating, and means that the substance used is the same one we uncovered in Project Kronos. Oh.
I found a report stating that the entire cave may function as an open-tube acoustic resonator.
Oh, which we dealt with a giant one of those in the last game.
Yes, could be.
In order to
was a
raise the
scholar,
platform up, we had to
a
get the
scientist.
music
Of course, he
by the
hadn't
wind,
understood a word
by
of
opening wind
Evie's
valves.
scientific jargon.
I remember that. Okay, let's go over here.
"10 feet? I wonder why these structures were so colossal."
The inhabitants of this village possessed a much greater stature than the modern man. It's probable their average height approached 10 feet. Got it. They tall.
Oh, Peasley mentioned a refinery of some sort.
A refinery? In here?
People known so much about the refinery, the black liquid, and then the moment he held the statuette, it was as if he'd awakened from a bad dream. The man remembered nothing. How could that be? In any case, Fornax's death has brought everything to a head. They're going to shut down the dig and seize everything we've uncovered. It's all been for nothing. Okay. Go to the left. Take statue. Put statue in thing. It stores thing. You burn thing. It becomes gem.
There's another mural. Looks like instructions of some kind. Just a series of steps to follow.
Instructions, you say? Well, this is all quite fascinating.
Why are you taking so long at that one image? You good over there? You good over there, Professor? Just been chilling in the same spot the whole time? Like he has not left that spot. Okay, nothing there.
I see some ruins rising out of the water here.
Okay, this is probably what we're gonna move. Maybe? Here's where we place the statue.
There's some kind of stone dumbwaiter here.
What? A dumbwaiter?
Okay. Well, that's all the things I can get out of this, I think. Oh, missed a spot. Maybe. No, nothing over here. So the only remaining spot I could go is underwater. Probably. It's gonna be button pressing time. He's not gonna be happy. I've got the instructions. I know the 3 raises it, which is what I need to do. Or the 4 buttons raises it, and then the 1 rotates it, which... Yeah, we just go from bottom to top. 4 ascending notes. The problem is, none of these are, like, labeled. Right? Like, I can look at this and go, oh, it's... Okay. I skipped the middle one.
No, this isn't working.
No. So what is wrong here? This isn't on, is the main thing, which might have to do with that dumbwaiter. I think he's waiting for me to talk to him. My best guess, anyway. Yeah, staring blankly at a wall is nice sometimes. I need to turn on the fan. It's getting hot in here. Oh, not allowed to talk to him. Fan is on. So... let's see. If we've done that, we got the instructions that were over here. All I can think is it has to do with the suit that I'm not supposed to use.
Evie knew perfectly well that going down into the depths of the lake was not only dangerous, it was reckless. Besides, she had given the professor her word.
Yeah.
So she asked herself if she really wanted to go down there.
Yep.
The answer, of course, was yes.
Professor, can you hear me? I'm sorry, but I'm going down.
What? Are you out of your mind? Don't do it! You're going to...
I have to go, Professor. I'm sorry.
He could have easily got over there in the time it would take to put the suit on. Also, I'm actually shocked that it uses an air canister and it's not just a hose. Because usually one like this would have just a hose going, especially from this era, would have a hose just going up to the surface for the air, not an air tank. Very pretty. Ugh, big stretch. Very beautiful. I know it's not all that important, but I want to say thank you to everybody watching, because did you know we're the number 2 stream of this right now? Huzzah. Hi, BB.
Evangeline? Evangeline? Can you hear me?
Yep,
How am I using the walkie-talkie?
How could you go down there on your own? That was utterly reckless. Don't you realize the danger you're in? Come back up right now.
Please calm down. It's all right. I just want to take a look down here.
Evie felt she was so close to finding answers. And she was already down there. What harm could it do if she just took a look at that refinery?
This is madness. I should have been the one to go down.
Professor, how could you possibly go down here at your age?
What do you mean at my age? I'm only 67.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were like 80?
Harry found himself thinking, he let go too much. 80 years old? Really?
Must be the beard. Tell me what you see, please.
Put into words. I never imagined an underwater cave could hold so much beauty.
Load zone! I love just recognizing load zones in games. It's always funny to me. Interesting. Well lit. Love the contrast here, though. This is beautiful.
What's happening?
This place is full of black liquid waterfalls?
Oh.
Miss Drayton, please. Turn back at once and return by...
Oh no. No, no, no! I'm trapped! There's a column of black ooze behind me. Oh god. What do I do?
Keep calm, Evangeline. We'll find a way out, all right? And most important, don't go near the black ooze under any circumstances.
Yeah.
Now move forward and tell me what you see.
Tell me what you see. Says nothing. There we go.
I see a ladder. Someone from the excavation must have made it this far.
Climb it. The farther you are from the black ooze, the better.
See if there's anything behind it. Probably not. I love the use of lighting here, though. The red from below, the blue from above, and then the whitish blue from spots that are untouched. It's a very good contrast. By the way, as a reminder to everybody chilling, lurking, vibing, your lurks are appreciated. I appreciate you. If you're not checked in, though, do consider clicking the check-in just so I can greet you. Go back to your lurk, whatever. Obviously, no requirement to do that, but I do like shouting out anybody who comes by. Your check-ins do mean a lot.
I'm in...
I like looking back at them and
I'm
seeing
in
how
the
many people actually showed up. It
Peasley
makes me
talked
very
about.
happy. Okay, we got a few more little guide things.
Professor, there's another mural here. Looks like a creature carrying the statuette and breaking the black ooze flow.
So that statuette repels the ooze? It's odd, but it's our only choice.
Okay.
I don't know if I can
Oh.
actually do anything here. The whole chamber looks dead. Powered down. We were wrong about the statuettes, Professor. They're not ritual or ornamental objects. They're just energy containers, like a car battery.
Oh. Lots of ooze there, because this is the refinery. It goes on there. Thank you for letting me walk around that. Hey, Fallon. Ooh. I need to open Blender again. I installed a fork of Blender called B for Artists. It simplifies a lot of the stuff.
I can see the other end of that stone dumbwaiter.
Simplifies a lot of stuff, and it color codes all the buttons. Which to me is important.
I can see one of those murals in here. But this one is massive. Wait a minute. I know this. I've seen this hundreds of times.
Okay.
Your dreams?
No. At the university. This is a blueprint.
It's the letter, I believe it's the letter B, then the number
Thousands of
4.
years old, but that's what it is.
B for artists,
And
as in
you won't
Blender for
believe
artists.
this, but everything in here
Hi, BB.
runs on...
Black ooze.
Lay down.
How could you possibly know that?
I just know. Tell me what else is in the mural.
I mean...
Those piano keys
Yeah.
I saw on the surface? It seems they're used to control the towers.
Yeah.
One of those towers is loaded with statuettes.
I told you so, Professor, Evie thought of saying. But seeing the mess she'd gotten herself into, she figured it wasn't the right time to brag.
Aw, come on. We always want to
Those
brag.
ruins I saw rising out of the water? They're not ruins, Professor. They're two stone towers. And apparently, they're used to alter the state of that liquid. The black ooze?
Have fun, Fallon.
It looks like the black ooze can be channeled from where I am now. There's some kind of valve-driven collector system that
Just think
directs
about
the
this.
flow up.
That's an elevator, isn't it?
Apparently, we need 4 units of black ooze.
Oh, that's the dumbwaiter. Okay. How do I get the units? I gotta sneeze. Uh-oh. Hey-hoo! 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 Woo! I'm okay. Hello. Is these balls? Do I use these? No. Okay, those need to be pointed.
Wait,
Oh.
what?
Whoa.
It lit up.
Did I step on a button?
It just lit up all of a sudden.
Oh, I did. Okay. Okay. Fluked my way into that. And we need to direct... Oh, I gotta do a balancing thing to get 4 units, huh?
Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze.
Okay. Well, the first one's this one. Okay, that got us 1.
I'll try to redirect the black ooze upward.
Fine, but please be careful.
Don't worry.
Oh, I gotta get
This is
just
also
the black
different from the
ooze,
fluids
though.
lab back at Miskatonic.
Okay. No. No. I think that's just the last one in there. Wait, so if I do this... That puts 1 in there, and then we go and we hit this. And then I end up with that. That puts the 1 in there. Are you one way, though? Okay. No. Okay, that's cycling out that way. This cycles back this way. How do I get it to go into this one, though? I feel like I'm missing a button. That goes there, and then I hit this, and what happens? Took just... Okay. Okay. I gotta do this in order, though. Now, is this one only getting rid of 1? No, it empties. That is a complete empty. But if I do this... That's just water now. I need to get rid of that. The problem is, if it ends up in this one, it's just... this is just a purge tank. I don't get to keep anything. So in order for me to keep any of the black ooze, it has to go... I think... Okay, so we go here. It's taking from the bottom first, though, so we are slightly off. But now if I go here, I can get rid of the 1, right? That goes up 1. We go here, that removes that. Now, I did screw this one up. That's going to take 2. I'm going to turn this again, go this way. Because I think what I've done is a little screwed up. I need to go... Okay, so I'm going to take this. We're going to go here. That's going to fill up. We're going to purge all of that. Now I've got 1. Now if I send that 1 in, that's there. Do this, it can only take 1. So now we have just the 1 line. And then we purge that. Got it. Okay. That's empty. And now it's going to give me 3. This will do black ooze and then 2 water, right? Black ooze, 2 water. Can only take 2, so it sends 2 over. There we go. Got it. That goes there. And now we need to do just the same thing again, right? This last one's going to be a little bit harder. But that goes up there. Now I need to get... Now I need to swap this, do this. Puts in the 1 water. Go here. Takes the 1 water out. Goes there. Swap that over. Cool. Nailed it. Ha!
Alright, I think I've got it. I've redirected the black ooze upwards, so...
Yes. Something's happening up here. Let me take a look.
I feel happy that I figured that one out.
What is that?
It's not quite a Tower of Hanoi, but I'm like really, really bad with Tower of
His
Hanoi.
fascination was growing. Here he had living proof of an ancient civilization with technology beyond anything he had ever seen.
Okay, well, now it should be raise. This should raise the tower, right?
You're right, Evangeline. Those ruins are actually towers. Stone towers.
Can't get in them, though. So I need to go back in. And that is low, low, and then second from the top, so...
I've rotated the tower to the right.
Okay, I can't get both, but I can get one of them. I'm always proud of myself when I quickly understand a puzzle. Oop.
No. Not now, damn it.
Not now, damn it.
Those Harry saw obeyed no reason. They simply appeared when he least expected them. Though the reality of those shadows was, of course, far more complex than that.
Okay, we get the batteries from here. Oh.
Evangeline, there's another mural in here.
Do you think you can interpret
Okay, that's
this?
for heating.
What does it portray?
Apparently they used fire to do something.
It was to
That makes sense.
turn the batteries
Sort of
into,
refinery
like,
after
it was to
all.
seal the battery.
I think the statuettes are down there.
Can't quite reach that, though. I may have to raise it up another floor? Is that an option? Like, do they go higher? I don't know if they go higher. Do they go up another one? I don't feel like they do, but... They do!
Is it even higher? I believe I see an entrance ahead.
Okay, and then... Just focusing on the left tower for now.
I think that's as far as the towers can move in that direction.
Okay, so can I go... Will that work? Hey!
So if I play the notes in reverse order, they trigger the opposite effect.
Oh, love it. I love theorizing and being right. Like, nothing told me to do that.
Oh my.
What is it, Professor?
You were right. This stone tower is filled with statuettes.
Like, it's hard to not feel
Yes,
proud
Harry
when there's nothing that
haunted
told
by
me to do
that
it.
Statuette. Still, he felt reassured to find that none of these held a sphere of black ooze.
Okay, well, that goes
Angeline,
there.
I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter. Evangeline,
Oh, I'm not allowed to send it yet. Okay.
contraption to exchange items between us.
Oh, this is the gold one.
Waiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter. What does this mean? Filling?
Okay.
The statuette fits perfectly.
Okay, but why would I fill it with water? Water wasn't in the thing. It was the black ooze that was in it. So why would I... And we also need to check the top room as well. So let's run up here. We need to lower it down. So that would be boop, 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 boop.
Just lowered the tower. I think I'm beginning to understand how their language works.
And I'm guessing we need to rotate left again. We never had a door on the right side. I don't know if there is one. Can I go again? Oops, nope. That was a mistake. Anything? No, okay.
I think that's as far as the towers can move in that direction.
I'm not sure what I'm after here. Oh, it just looked like water. It's not for water. That's my fault. It's just whatever liquid's in the tank is what that one does. So we move back up. I get it now. It's whatever liquid's in the tank, which we just have the Iker in there. So now that we've got this, I open this up and we need to do low, okay, 1, 4, 2, 3. So 1, 4, 2, 3.
That sound. It's
Ooh.
the tower with black ooze.
Oh, that's creepy. Okay, that did that.
It's filled to the brim with black ooze.
Okay, so now we
I'm
need
not touching
to...
that.
I don't know if I'm meant to stop the water or just burn it as is, though. Oh, the ooze stopped. Never mind, we're good. So it is 4152 for the next one. 4152. I apparently misread. 4253. There we go. Got it.
Alright. I think it's heating up. That purple hue. Yes. It should be complete now.
Purple hue. Okay, purple... There we go.
Harry glanced uneasily at the freshly made black orb. He didn't like it one bit.
Alright. I think I've followed all the steps. Now I just need to send it to Evangeline.
There we go. Boop.
I hope she knows what to do with it.
Nope. But we'll figure it out.
Evie finally held the statuette in her hands.
Oh, we got two
and
buttons.
At once she felt disappointed. Yes, the statuettes were containers of energy, but did that explain her dreams? Her visions? She had to learn more about that lot.
Now it looks right.
Oh,
Excellent. Now you should be able to cross safely.
okay.
Come on, get out of there. Quickly.
Okay, I'm coming out. I want the world to know the black Iker's got to flow. Whoop.
me. And
Professor? I'm losing you.
Celine.
Professor!
Yeah, it doesn't help when it's cutting out to just keep talking. It really doesn't help.
Evie felt a chill sweep through her body.
Ooh.
Impossible though it was, she had just heard her dead father's voice. Unmistakably.
It works! It works! The path is open!
Is it?
Evangeline? I can hear you now.
Oh, it just took a little while.
Glad you're
Okay.
back, Professor.
I'll be waiting for you here. Once you're out, we'll return to... What the?
Professor?
We're not alone. Somebody's here. We were followed. My brain just says we were followed. That's what it is. Right? What to wear? That very long trudge back. I like these because these were in the first game. These statues and rings were all in the first game. I'm not 100%, but I feel like this location was, but this wasn't where we were.
There's someone else here.
What do you mean, someone else?
Stay down there until I tell you to...
Oh.
Professor? Professor!
Uh-oh.
Evie lingered in the dark waters of the cave, waiting for the
He's got a gun!
signal. A signal that never came. Even so, prudent as she was in waiting, her air supply wouldn't last forever. So when all the noise above finally ceased, she decided to come up.
Professor! Professor, I finally have it!
Did you forget there were gunshots?
Well, this is interesting. You're going to have to come with us.
Throw it on the ground. Smash it. EB, hi buddy.
Wake her up. Welcome back, Evangeline.
Finally, this is also the story of an obsessive, manipulative, and ambitious man. This is the story of Caleb Bowen.
This was the story of a girl.
Where am I?
I'll be the one asking the questions here, girl. My name is Caleb Bowen. I work for the United States government.
Bowen often made that claim, though it was at best a half-truth.
Hey Cameron, I
Sure,
think
he'd
it's
worked
time
for the
you moved
government
before
once,
you
but
fuse
that was
with
a
the
long
chair.
time ago.
Go
And
grab
he'd
a
been
drink.
running solo
Not just yet, Mari. This is
for
important.
years.
Do you realize that you trespassed on a site closed off by the United States government? And more importantly, that you were seen in the company of Professor Harrison Everhart. You may not know this, but Everhart is a subversive individual. We suspect he may be working for the communists.
Bowen kept lying.
The communists.
He knew Harry could be many things, but a communist was definitely not one of them.
Do you have any proof of that?
You better have proof for what you're saying.
You are in no position to demand anything, girl. But even so, I'll show you who Professor Everhart really is. Your father's name was Franklin Drayton. He and his brother Moses ran a workshop in Benoit, Mississippi called Drayton Motors. He died in a work accident in San Francisco in 1934. Is that correct?
No. You've been
You've
investigating?
been investigating me? What kind of...
Shut up and listen to what I have to say. Do you recognize anyone besides your father in this photograph?
Wait, is that Professor Everhart?
Oh, correct. Everhart led an expedition to the Pacific in 1934. Your father was part of that expedition.
That was the only truth Bowen told during his conversation with Evangeline.
Your father didn't die in San Francisco, Miss Drayton. He died in excruciating agony, alone and abandoned, on an island in the Pacific, and all because of Professor Everhard.
Why are you... Oh, he touched the black Iker. He's changing.
Every member of the Everhard expedition died or disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Even the professor's wife, whose strange illness was the impetus for the expedition, died under equally mysterious circumstances.
I didn't die under mysterious circumstances. I died in our bed, holding Harry's hand. But Bowen had no interest in telling that part.
How do you know this?
How can you possibly know that?
One of my associates was part of that expedition. She also perished, though not before informing us of what had happened.
Evie was in shock and full of doubt. The professor was a withdrawn and sullen individual, and frankly really hard to deal with, but could he also be responsible for her father?
Right? Yeah, it is good
Despite
making her the
doubts,
narrator.
She kept silent, and wisely so. She still didn't trust this Bowen fella, regardless of his claim that he worked for the government.
Now you know the kind of person you've gotten involved with, Evangeline. And the kind of trouble you're in. I have a few questions for you. For your own good, I suggest you cooperate. That platform beneath the lake in the Rappahannock River caves, how did you manage to activate it?
I didn't activate any platform.
You're wrong. I didn't activate any platform.
Don't try to lie to me, girl. You're no good at it.
You must have recognized the girl's cognitive pattern, I'm sure of it. She even mentioned a period of amnesia. Just like Peasley.
I hope you're right.
Evangeline had not the slightest idea what those two men were talking about.
Next question. You said a word while you were asleep. Nakotis. Do you know what that means?
Not a clue. It means prick.
It means pompous government jerk with a ridiculous pencil mustache.
You watch your mouth, girl. I'm warning you. Final question. Have you heard of someone named Dr. West?
Yeah, it might help with your medical conditions.
Yes, he's a famous proctologist. Maybe he could help with your hemorrhoids.
This is a waste of time, Pharaoh. It's obvious the girl is hiding something, but there are more effective and less traumatic ways of getting that information.
You're right. Proceed.
Okay, before that actually proceeds, we are going to take our quick 3-minute break to turn off pre-rolls for everybody. I apologize for doing it at this spot, but I tried to delay as much as I could, but I am trying to get in the habit of running those ads sooner rather than later. So I'll catch you on 3 minutes. Get up, stretch, wiggle around, and we'll see you all very soon. I promise. Be right back. Here we go. Boom! Oh! Is that really a million? A million roses? Amazing! That's amazing! We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes, let's go home now.
You did it.
Thank you, Mari. Look at this! Look at this! It's 9:27. 1 million roses! I'm glad this guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. What? What? How the hell? My God. My God. Learned that white strawberries exist. Now Daisy, female. Daisy's name in Japan is Horumon, apparently.
A second cousin who is a cow through and through. Their running speed is the same as whether on 2 or 4 legs. I'm glad they don't have the old description for Daisy. For those who don't know, Daisy's feet squirt milk when she runs. I just think this is important for y'all to know. Hello. Why was that musical? Why did I just auto-tune my own voice? I need to do backspin if I'm doing this. I got distracted by the golf cart. I screwed that up because I thought I was going to get hit by a golf cart. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Boom! Oh! Is that really a million? A million roses? Amazing! That's amazing! We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes, let's go home now.
You did it.
Thank you, Mari. Hello. So I did this thing. I did this thing with my overlays, or not with my overlays. I did this thing with my alerts regarding like ads and stuff. And one sec. So I did this thing with my ads. So it used to be that Mari would yell at me at about 63 minutes after, which is right when the pre-rolls would turn back on. And I changed it, so now she tells me 3 minutes before they're on. So it gives a little more leeway in there. But if I still took too long there, but it's just like this little thing of trying to do better. Okay, see what the government do.
You expect me to buy that this old geezer with a bow tie works for the government too?
You'll recall I mentioned that Evie was feisty and stubborn as a mule, and whatever they had injected her with wasn't doing much to tame her spirit.
I like to laugh too, Miss Drayton. Please take a look at this. Do you understand this language?
What if I don't look at it?
Even though it was written in those puzzling characters, Evie understood the book's title. Narcotic Manuscripts. Non-linear displacements toward the Great Library and reversible transfer of cognitive pattern.
Tell me, Miss Drayton, what's written in the book cover?
Thermodynamics and the connector of yes.
Narcotic manuscripts.
Damn it!
Evie surprised herself. Had she spoken against her will? She
I was
couldn't
expecting
help but
that.
Translate the book's subtitle as well. She was feeling more and more tired.
That's better, Miss Drayton. Now, open the book. Focus and listen to my voice. Listen to my voice while you read the book to us. Read the book to us.
Curses!
Salve Cornathun.
I was tempted, but I think the result would have been exactly the same.
What just happened? Am I in my dorm?
Why is my thing glowy? We are back in the dorm. There's nothing here. Ooh, nice.
Oh no, Evie was not in her dorm room. Not at all.
My room gone. My room gone! Love me a good,
hey,
creepy
over
hallway.
Here. Evangeline! Hey, how are things, kid?
Papa! But it can't be!
I was jokingly gonna say Papa,
Of
and I didn't
I
expect her
am,
to actually say Papa.
But you have to find a way.
That was not her father, of course.
You must reach Nakotas.
Okay.
I always forget what these are called. These little areas. It's not a mask. It's actually a separate area, which is why I think it's through that door. Yeah, because the chair's there. There's a term for this, and I always forget what the dev term is, because it's not a portal, it's not a window, it's not a door. No, there's a very specific term for this function, and I can't remember what it's called. But it's where you're it's basically the way like portals work in Portal. When you can see through it, there's a term for that projection, and I always forget what the actual term is. Yeah. There's a term for the projection method where you can see through to another area without actually being there. And I don't remember the term. It's great.
Have I crossed another one of those portals?
There's certain terms I always forget, and that's one of them.
Good lord. None of this makes any sense.
Nope, not non-Euclidean. Not the one I'm after. That's what it is. It's a non-Euclidean portal, but video game projection of another room that you can. Well, I gotta find the term now. No. There's a term for it. I'm gonna find it. No. I give up. I give up right now. I know there's a term. But, no, I've lost it. Ooh. Okay, I see the trick here. I've got to walk around this so I end up on the the underside. Love it. I love that they did this. Yep, this is gonna tilt me.
This is weird. Really weird.
Yeah, I need to get on the underside. It's fine. Oh.
Drunken Motors? Dad and Uncle Mo's motor shop in Benwa?
Okay. I can't go over there.
Moses, we're running out of money. If we don't get some cash soon, we'll have to shut the shop down. Yeah, well, that's easy for you to say. I've got a daughter to provide for.
Okay. That's why he took the job.
You're a whiz, mister. Would you be interested by any chance in an exciting job opportunity in the Pacific?
Is that the whole thing?
Papa, don't do it! Don't go to San Francisco, please!
I was still trying to look up the term. I had my phone up trying to do that. I expected more talking. I really want to find the term, and I'm bothered that I can't find it right now. Love the way this looks here.
Hey!
Oh!
What just happened?
Ooh, okay. Loving that.
It'll only be a few days, Jitterbug. I'll be back before you can say.
What is this angle you're standing at? But yeah, there's a term for you doing those portals specifically, and that's what I'm trying to think of the term for. And I know it doesn't, like, entirely matter, but it's just one of those, like, I'm bothered now that I can't remember the term. I think this area was in the first game again.
Drayton is dead, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
His death brings me closer to an answer. I'll do whatever it takes. The only thing that matters is Nora's life.
I mean, it's heartless, but I get it.
No. That doesn't sound like the professor at all.
Evie realized Bowen's lies were seeping into her thoughts.
Nice.
Frank, how do you feel?
Not good. But that doesn't matter anymore, Mr. Harry. Just listen to me.
Okay, so I know the one part is projection mapping, but there's a term for when you can actually go through it. So I'm stuck on projection mapping is the part that's getting me. Because, like, it's related to projection mapping, and I'm just... No, it's not raycasting. Raycasting is lighting. Recursion, no.
Get off this cursed island.
But basically, you can step into a projection map thing, and I don't know the term.
But
it's fine.
Go back home.
Because projection mapping is typically what is done for, like, the interiors, like through a window.
And there's another thing I want to ask of you.
Yeah.
Where am I now?
He did make a grave for him, so if he didn't care, he wouldn't have done a grave. Oh, we're back in the dream. Okay.
Who are you? The great engineer?
Okay. Ow. Oh yeah, I guess it would be right, Fallen. If I'm understanding you correctly, you're saying the hole in the ground, like specifically the hole in the ground, because the hole isn't actually a hole. You've created a kind of a mask using projection mapping, so it looks like there's a hole there that isn't actually going down. If I'm understanding that correctly. Ooh, hello. Don't touch the face. Feels rude.
Incredible. Did you hear that? We were right. We finally found the coordinates. At last, we know where Nakotis lies. Thanks for your cooperation, Miss Drayton.
Hey, Jitterbug.
About an hour after Evangeline had her otherworldly vision.
I like the from Spider-Man.
Inside.
Spider-Man is one that's done it. It's done it a lot of games, but I do know that like the Spider-Man one has been like the one where people are really stunned. The only thing I don't like, the only thing I don't like with the way the Spider-Man one has done it, and it doesn't typically matter, is that they didn't they didn't lock any of the interiors to a specific projection map. It just kind of picks a random projection map every time they load in. So the interiors for the rooms will change just based on you clipping around to another side of a wall. And I feel like they maybe should have done something that mapped them specifically to locations, maybe using a noise map or something. I don't know. Hey, Fuji! So that was one thing that kind of bugged me with the way they did it. Like, I know the interiors look great, but they fall apart if you pay attention.
For the Everhart.
Oops. Oh no, I didn't mean to skip! There was a skip button? That's my way out. Gonna be locked, right?
Miss Drayton?
Oh.
Are you there?
Oh. Wait. Why would I go that way? There's a vent.
I'm not leaving here without
Oh,
eventually...
no. Okay, that's where we came in. Got it. I understand now.
What on earth?
Harry had always suspected that the starry wisdom was something far more sinister than a simple astronomical
Anubis!
society. And as soon
Wait,
as
Anubis,
he stepped into their inner sanctum,
forgot your
his
name.
worst fears were confirmed.
Set. Horus. Forgot your name.
Bastard.
Bastard.
Goddess of protection and love. Anubis. Egyptian god of the underworld. That is Sobek.
Sobek.
God of fertility and life and lord of the Nile. Thoth.
Thoth. Ah, that was Thoth. Dang it.
A statue of Horus.
I'm 2 for 5.
Egyptian god
Oof.
of order and justice.
2 for 5.
Apparently, the only way to get into the Pharaoh's office is by getting the right combination on the statues downstairs. And I bet my life that Pharaoh is Caleb Bowen.
I like that he knew who Pharaoh was. Like, we knew, but...
Egyptian hieroglyphs?
Are they? I mean, I know the images are, but I don't think those are words. Oh, we got stairs, okay.
This elevator doesn't seem to have a call button. I don't know what to do with it.
Oh, we got... Okay, we gotta get descriptor words, looking at it, just to see, because I see... Yep. Okay. And then that button will confirm our answers. Got it. Got it. But something's up here! Have a good one, OBC. Honestly, this interior is gorgeous. They did a really good job
They're out
here.
of their minds, no doubt about it. And they clearly have a pathological obsession with Egypt.
Do you think this is actually a reflection, or do you think they did a little magic trick with projection mapping? I'm betting we have a magic trick going on and not actual reflection. I don't know. But I do know that reflections are not the most common thing to actually do. I'm just seeing if there's maybe a mistake in here. Never know.
Only
Unless you find a
those who
mistake.
have been enlightened know the divine geometry of the tetrahedron, which grants access to the gates of knowledge. What's this load of baloney?
Yeah, screen space reflections would do that, which is valid. But they've done this in a way where it's really hard to get things off screen entirely. Like, oh, it's a mix. It's a mix. Look at the light. So they have a... That's interesting. So they've got a light map, which I think is what we're dealing with here, and then we've got a actual screen space. That's interesting. Yeah. They've got cube. Well, they did cube mapping for. This is cube mapping here, but then this is screen space, and they have a transition point between the two, where they fade one out to the other one. That's clever. That's I like that. That's a really clever way to go about it.
There's a pyramid in the center of this chamber.
Now, this table is screen space reflection. The table is blatant on it. Okay, so we got...
Certain sections of this pyramid seem to move.
For a moment, Harry wondered whether it was a good idea to mess with the mechanism, but he quickly dismissed the thought. Even if it meant alerting someone, he had to find Evangeline and get out of there.
Okay, there's a clue here, though. Stella Sapiens, Starry Wisdom, Providence is on the one wall. Let me look at this again. Only those who have been enlightened know the divine geometry of the tetrahedron, which grants access to the gates of knowledge. Okay.
Stellae Sapientis. The Starry Wisdom Society, Providence.
Okay. There's more to that. But I don't know where the clue is. I like that there's just this area up here, that there's no reason for me to be up here. It is also funny looking at this to see how much they've changed since the first of this one was made, which was in 2020. It came out, and then they did American Arcadia, and now we're here. So my brain, I'm guessing these rotate. Yes. So probably just need to match the sides. So sun, sun, sun. Yep, star, star, star. Oh. Right there. And down there. No. Ah.
Yes. The doors to the upper rooms are open.
Oh, I could go up there. Okay. I love seeing how, like, I love having somewhat like, I don't have all knowledge with video games, but I love that I have more than the average person, because I feel like for me it adds appreciation. I do think it leads to me seeing bugs and issues more often, but I love that I have more than the typical person's knowledge when it comes to a lot of game stuff, because I feel like I get to appreciate some of the things just a bit more when they're done. Like, honestly, I'm surprised here. That does appear to, like, this is just like a little thing. I'm surprised that the rug appears to actually be three-dimensional. There's a lot of games where I would expect them not to do that, so they've just really gone above and beyond to really make sure a lot of this works and looks proper. Like, it's not even, I don't even think it's bump mapping. I think it's just actually on the model. Like, little details that I just feel I can appreciate more knowing the way some of it's done.
This looks like an astronomer's office.
A little bit. We got a book. Ah!
This book
The
seems
things
to
that were on the
recount
left of the
traditions
opening
ancient
thing.
Egypt.
So those images were on the left column. Specifically, I remember seeing Akhet at the top. So you can see here, right, we've got, yeah, Akhet, Peret, and Shemut, which were here. You can see Akhet at the first four, Peret at the next four, and then Shemu at the last four on the left side. Okay. That gives us a bit going on there. I'm guessing we have to match the date, maybe? Yep.
Heaven's sake. These kooks really are obsessed with ancient Egypt.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna have to match the date to the current date to open the door, probably. Or a certain date.
Constellations. It would take a good eye to locate all of them in the night sky.
Ah, yep, I'm gonna have to figure out what the date is based on a whole mix of things. Okay. I understand. I get the puzzle. And then the elevator will open when I have the date correct, but I gotta go through everything to find the right little bit of information for that.
So these freaks have masks, code names, and hieroglyphs assigned to each of them.
Okay. So Orion is the one they're after. Orion is not in this shot. But Orion is on this one. Yeah, upper right. Okay. Can't do anything with that. It's gonna be based on Orion's position in the night sky, blah, 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 blah.
An archaeologist's office for sure. There's something written in German in these pages.
Although Harry's German was a bit rusty, he understood what it meant.
Okay. Egyptian hieroglyphs. The direction of the figure's face determines the opposite reading direction. A subtle guide for the reader's eye to navigate the realms. Thus, if the characters face right, the text is read from right to left. Okay. If they face left, the text is read from left to right, which we have here. So we have to go right to left on these. Okay. Gasp! We're gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh! No. It's time to duel!
This must be the group's official photographer.
Very nice camera. Photos. Nothing too special in here, though.
This guy has been all over the world.
Actually, that's Photoshop. No. Let's see. Boop.
The letter laid bare the bad blood between some of the cult members. Something pretty common when power-hungry fanatics are involved.
Okay. Proper names are forbidden. Larry is Lynx. I don't know if that'll come in handy. Who goes by Larry and not like Lawrence? If my name were Lawrence, I would go by Lawrence. If your parents named you Larry, they hate you. I'm sorry. Ah.
A bin full of discarded prints.
Can I not grab them?
Full of
I'm not allowed to grab
prints.
them?
Trays with various chemical substances. They even have the molecular structures written on the bottles. Looks like a device to make prints from photographic film.
I don't know what any of these are. Water? It's H2O. Don't think it's H2O2? So wait, that would be water, that would be dihydrogen dioxide. I don't know what that is. Is that peroxide? Hydrogen peroxide? And then... oh, God. Disodium trioxide. I don't know that one. Plus 2Na. I'm not sure what that one is. I'm going to ruin their film really quick. I don't think we have whatever we need in here yet. Not yet! We're gonna be running back and forth between rooms. Print over here. Okay.
This office looks expensive. This fella clearly has expensive tastes. I'm impressed.
Now, then this is Pharaoh's room, isn't it?
What nonsense are they talking about now?
Ah! Position, name, role, codename, hieroglyph. Got it. Each initiate must correctly align the elements beneath the statue representing their mass as well as the number. Okay, do I have that written down for any of them? Auriga, stop calling me Larry, sign Lynx. Okay, so yeah, it is marked here. That is for the archaeologist. Okay, I see. Are you the only one with, like, the cat in your room and then your Bastet? Is that the trick here?
You have to be some kind of narcissist to snap a pic of yourself. Especially if it's just to show off your muscles. The robbery at my house could have gone way worse, all things considered.
I don't see why Pharaoh put so much faith in Eridanus. He's nothing more than a big-headed fool. I knew he wouldn't be able to fetch that statuette. What good were all his hypnosis tricks? It would have been a heck of a lot easier just to send me. I'm the strongest and largest in the group after all. A couple of punches, we'd have that relic by now. Okay, so I don't know who this one is, but we know they're not Pharaoh or Eridanus.
October 29th.
Hey, Mello. Okay, that gives us the date that we're after. I love the paintings. Okay, we know how to open... We know what we need for them. We don't have what we need for them.
Just an office.
Yeah.
But this couch... Maybe from a psychiatrist's office?
Ah, okay. Yep.
This metronome still makes my skin crawl.
My skin.
He sounds glad to be rid of him.
Oh. Okay. At last I'm getting rid of that idiot, at least in rituals. It was about time. Okay.
Pharaoh already announced the ritual positions. I'll have to be next to Orion nearly all year.
Harry immediately recognized the voice of Dr. Frog in the Throat.
I've always despised spoiled rich kids and Orion.
Okay, Orion is the buff one.
I'll have to pretend I tolerate him, but luckily I'm fairly skilled at pretending.
Okay. Professor Harrison, Walton Everhart, yep.
This is my prescription from Dr. Frog in the Throat.
Okay.
1955.
Felix has the camera, got it.
So they've been doing this for a while now. A roll of film. I wonder what's on it.
Okay, and we're going to develop that film. Okay. Is that written down? Yeah, so we're learning little bits. Yeah, like I said, photographer Felix. Strongest and largest, which, yeah, that's Orion. It doesn't say it's Orion, but that's Orion. We're, like, learning bits and pieces. I like the way this is done. Go to the last room first before we head back to the previous one, in case we need something else.
This looks like a biologist's office.
Ah! Developer, stop bath, fixer. So it's probably middle, or sorry, it's probably middle, left, right. But I have to learn what they are.
The shelf is packed with every kind of specimen. Looks like it came straight out of Dr. Frankenstein's lab. I'm sure I could name all the fish in this aquarium.
Much to his dismay,
I could too.
Harry
Steve,
had become something of an expert on
Johann,
fish,
Michael,
those with striking spotted patterns.
Sarah. That's Steven in the back, and that one is Persephone. Hey, I named them too. Acting all smart. Okay.
Hanging your college diploma on the wall while you're in some sort of weird cult doesn't strike me as the smartest idea.
No, it doesn't. Glad we finally changed position.
They
Last time I
rotated
had to
the
go
positions.
last. Okay.
What does that mean?
Had to go last, didn't like it. Whatever the last one is, isn't ideal. Okay. Well, that's all of that. Let's go develop the film. I don't like these pillars. They stick out slightly. Now, the thing is, we didn't really get told what any of these were. Oh, we have a little bit of it hinted on here. Step 1, 2, 3. And we can go off the shape. I was right. It's middle, left, right. Like, I'm looking at it. It's middle, left, right. It was exactly what I thought it was.
Trays with various chemical substances. They even have the molecular structures written on the bottles.
I'm not allowed to use them right now? Ah, there we go.
Step 1, stay alive. Step 2,
middle.
think about not doing something like that again.
Left. Right. Nailed it.
Good. I've developed the photo.
Okay, and this tells us not a lot here. Oh, but the tallest one we know. Okay. We know the buff one is the gator whose name I forgot. We know probably that Patricia is Bastet. We're getting our little bits of info that way. Orion and the astronomer have mass similar to their hieroglyphs. Okay. We didn't know what side Orion was on, but I guess Orion is on the other side. Hey, Boulder. Okay. So if we go now, and we go over... I believe we technically have all the info we need, but it's still confusing. So let's go down here. Right, so what do we know? Let's find out. Okay, big guy, well, okay, let's see. Big guy is Gator. Right? Which one are you?
That is Sobek.
Sobek.
God of fertility and life. And
so Sobek is the big guy. Strongest and largest, stole the statuette with hypnosis.
Lord of the Nile.
Which it said this one. Stole the statuette with hypnosis. What do we have on here? It's not Orion. I don't think. I think Orion... Well, we don't know that that's Orion. Orion could be... the, Yeah, Orion and the astronomer have mass similar to their hieroglyphs. I'm not sure which one is Orion, though it could be Orion. But it could also be the owl. Both would track. But your hieroglyph would be this one. Surely, right? Maybe? Well, wait. This is a complicated one. Their position in that month's order of the ritual. Name. Felix is the photographer. It's not Patricia. Eugene is the... Okay, Patricia's the biologist. Eugene's the psychiatrist. Felix is the photographer. Auriga is the archaeologist. So it has to be Larry? It has to be Larry. And that's their position, which I don't know. So I know, but I know that much. I know those are correct. Okay, let's see. Anubis is... We had the picture. Anubis is... We don't know who Anubis is. I'm not gonna touch Anubis for this yet. That's Bastet, which I believe we know is Patricia. Yeah, Patricia is Bastet. We're gonna go here. Hated being last in the previous rotation. The position of that month's order of the ritual, but they change. I forget which way they changed, and that I don't appear to have a note for that. Well, let's do the other things though really quick. I hated being last in the previous rotation. Is Patricia? She's the biologist. So we'll go here. Now, I don't know which one would be hers there. So we're going to go there. You are set.
Thoth.
Thoth.
God of intelligence and magic.
Do we know who Thoth is? We don't know who Thoth is. Okay. Just trying to get, like, what bits of info I do have. Let's see. Felix is Auriga. Wait, Larry signed Lynx. Stop calling me Larry signed Lynx. It's weird that they go by Lynx. But you're Lynx. Okay, so we got that. We can get that much. Now, I believe you're Auriga? Maybe? No, Auriga stopped calling me Lynx as the archaeologist. We aren't sure which one the archaeologist is. The archaeologist is Felix, though. So we know that much. We know Eugene is the psychiatrist. I'm almost always next to Orion in the ritual, as always decides in photography. God, this is confusing. And I feel like I have to solve this in order to actually make the progress.
Egyptian hieroglyphs?
But I only really have a translation for the first side, and the right side needs to be, you just read right to left. What am I... Each member enters on their statue their credentials, their position in that month's order of the ritual. And I guess this is the order of the ritual for... Okay, this is the order of the ritual, right, for that month. We know that it's October 27th? October 29th. So October 29th is the third Achet. So Achet, it's the third Achet, so it would be... Okay, so I'm seeing it's the third line. That's the order that it would be. Which means they go first. All I know is that they go first here. Like, I'm pretty sure that is correct. But I could be wrong if I have that hieroglyph wrong. I'm also missing something for the biologist. So let's go back up to Patricia's room. Just because of the note position, that tells me I'm missing something. It may not be in her room, but I'm going to assume it is. No. No. Ah!
Looks like even kooky cultists have a love life. Who would have thought?
Life isn't all hocus pocus. Just say the word and we'll have that drink sometime. So Howard likes her. Got it. It doesn't give me a lot of info, but that was the last one. And then we're missing something in the archaeologist room. Which that is way over here. Not you. Here. No, you're the photographer. Archaeologist was the first one. No, that's the astronomer. Astronomer. Oh, you are an archaeologist. You just have the. Okay, this is still the right room. You have a trash can? You do, with nothing in it. Nothing there. The camera wasn't helpful.
This guy has been all over the world.
Travels everywhere. Still not helpful. There's a little warning. Here's our book for the direction. What am I missing? I'm missing something key here.
Trays with various chemical substances. They
I
even
don't
have
see
the
what
molecular
I'm
structures
missing.
written on the bottles.
I may not be missing anything, to be fair. The positioning could just be really awkward there, but... Always next to Orion. I've always despised rich kids. First rotation... From the first Aket, this is the first rotation where I don't have to go next to him in the ritual. Okay. Okay, wait. That's our extra hint. So, oh.
A black statue of a pharaoh. I don't know which one it represents, but it's unsettling to say the least.
Okay. So, I think we need to look at the list again. So, Eugene is the psychiatrist. This year, I'm almost always next to Orion in the ritual. I've always despised rich kids. This is from the first Aket. This is the first rotation where I don't have to be next to him. The first Aket is August 28th through... Okay, so it's going to be the first time on the third Aket when we're not next to him. So that's up here. If I am right by saying he's the lizard, he's the bird with the feather. Bird with the feather would also be there, and then he's not. Yeah, so I believe it's the bird with the feather, which means he's fourth in the lineup for whichever one he is. Orion and the astronomer have mass similar to their hieroglyphs. All I know is he's first. Problem is I don't know who's who.
Thoth, god of intelligence and magic.
Oh, intelligence and magic. Okay, that's the line. Which I believe that's Howard. The reason I say that is the love letter, which isn't in here, was talking about magic. And then I think I'm right on that. hated being last in the previous rotation, which means Patricia's is going to be the bird snake. Patricia's is Bastet. So yours is bird snake. That one. You were last in the previous one, which means you're third in this one. And then your code name. I don't know your code name. Ariga is the archaeologist. That's all we know. Larry is Lynx, which we also don't have. This is a complicated puzzle. I love it. But this is complicated. You're Larry. Right. You're Larry. Ariga, stop calling me Larry. Signed Lynx. But we don't know which one is the archaeologist, unless there's something in the room, maybe, but I feel like that would have been a note. Psychiatrist we know is third. No, we don't know third. It was Bird with Feather. Bird with Feather is fourth. I'm just trying to think, like, what do we have? We don't know who... This is the thing. There's 5 of them. We're missing one of their things. Orion and Okay, wait. Orion and the Astronomer have mass similar to their hieroglyphs. So the Astronomer has... The Astronomer is the Horus one. Hey, Badger! We're losing our mind right now doing a puzzle. One sec. You go there. You're the Astronomer. And you go last. There we go. But hey, Badger, I hope your stream went well. Hello, Raiders. I hope you're all doing well. We wait just a second for everybody to get fully over here. But hi, hello, I hope you're doing well. For those who don't know me, my name is Cameron JK, my pronouns are they, them. I'm a chill variety streamer who focuses on indie and interactive and games you may never heard of. We're right now playing Call of the Elder Gods, which is a narrative adventure puzzle game, which is one of my favorite genres. Our brain is melting a little bit, but I'm having a ton of fun. Given that you came here through Badger, if this wasn't mentioned, as Badger is to Joe, not to the same level, but I am to Cleo. But yeah, I hope you had a fantastic time over there. I hope you're doing well, and I hope you'll give me a shot and check out my stream for a bit while I try to solve the name of these people. So, the Astronomer here, if we know the Astronomer... Ooh, cakes. Okay. The photographer is Felix. The biologist is Patricia. We got Patricia in. Howard is the one obsessed with magic. I think what we need is going to be related to descriptions.
Of Horus, Egyptian god of order and justice. Bastet, goddess of protection and love. Anubis, Egyptian god of the underworld. That is Sobek, god of fertility. Thoth,
okay.
God of intelligence and magic.
All I know is intelligence and magic, which I'm guessing might be the psychiatrist. I'm missing information. But if we go off of that, because he's not in the photo. Oh god. I'm partners. Did I? Partner. But we opened up their rooms. The rooms are up here. We can't go into the final room. We've got this area here. You're the astronomer. But we don't have anything that says, like, which one yours is, unless there's, like, a statue in here, but I don't... No. You don't have a statue or anything that would give away who you are. Which is really annoying. But I get it. You have to think about the weather seasons and things, but not anything actually helping me answer this. You had a note about Orion, right? Let me read that again. No, that's the dates. Over here? Over here? Over here. What do you think of Orion? If we also sign him the hieroglyph we discussed, his symbol would match his mask just like yours. Okay. Yeah, those are the two that have matching ones. The other matching one would be here. Okay. So we know the astronomer... Okay. The This wouldn't be as bad if I didn't have to go so far down to do this. So we gotta go down here. The astronomer is Horus. The astronomer is Horus. Okay. We already knew that. Damn it. And Orion and the astronomer have mass similar. The dates were here. Horus is not... oh, God. I'm missing something. It's only those two that have matching ones. The rest don't have ones that match their symbol. But we know you are last in the rotation. We have your symbol. We're only missing your code name. It's not Lynx, which would be the straightforward one. We have, let's see. The photographer is named Felix. We don't know who the photographer is. Oh, wait. The psychiatrist... Wait. The archaeologist is the photographer. So... Which one used the Do we have the archaeologist down? No. We don't know which one the archaeologist is. We also don't know which one Howard is. Crap! I'm blanking. I hated being last in the previous rotation. Last in the previous rotation... Oh, wait. Last in the previous rotation, okay, was the pedestal with two upside-down ones. That's Patricia. I did it back. I gave Patricia the wrong one. Patricia here... was this. So, these, just to fill in, these read right to left for the images, and we're looking at the third line. The third line is the one we are on. Last in the previous rotation would be the pedestal, because that is on the left side. The pedestal with the two semicircles would be the last one from the previous rotation. So she's second this time. I actually had this wrong. She's second this time. Okay. From the first I got this is the first rotation. I don't have to go next to him in the ritual. That's the psychiatrist, which, yeah. Because he is the, he's the upside down head with the bird. Right? No, bird with feather. Bird with feather, bird with feather. And then bird with feather is not next to him this time. So I know that's correct. I don't know... You're not Orion. I know you're not Orion. That's Lynx. I guess Orion's the... Yeah, Orion's the astronomer. Right, so we go there. It's not Felix. It's not Eugene. It's not Larry. Okay, so you're Howard, then. I wasn't sure. I put Howard over here for magic, but it can't be. Okay. So we've got that. We've got Larry there. Patricia there. We've got Larry, Patricia, and Howard sorted. Felix is the photographer, but I don't know which one the photographer is. I need more info on the photographer. Well, the photographer is the archaeologist, right? Which is Auriga. But we don't know which one Auriga is. So we're also missing that. We know you're not Auriga. I'm always next to Orion. I've always despised rich kids. Orion, wait. No, yeah, I'm almost always next to Orion in the ritual. I've always despised rich kids. That should be you, but you're Lynx. No. Oh god, I'm gonna struggle hard with this one. This is like, I have been stuck on this for a while, but the astronomer is the rich kid, I guess. Wait. It's the first time I don't have to go next to him in the ritual. But that's Orion. I need to double check who the rich kid is. I'm missing... Who's the rich kid? What? Like, I know, like, I get Orion's the rich kid, but which one's rich? Because y'all could be rich. I guess it's you, by judging by the room. Yeah, you have the alcohol.
This fella clearly has expensive
okay.
tastes. I'm impressed.
Okay, you're the rich kid here. The rich kid is the one who loves himself too much. What good were all his hypnosis? Arandius, okay, Eridanus is the hypnosis one. So Eridanus is our hypnotist. Okay. Like, certain things aren't in the notes, and I feel like they should be. Eridanus is our rich kid. Eridanus is the rich kid. Eridanus is also the big guy. So I did things wrong. Right. Wait, no, Orion. Orion is... I don't know which one Orion is. Orion could be the opposite side, but I believe you're still Larry? No. Lynx is Larry, so I've got the name wrong here. The astronomer is over here. Orion and astronomer have masks similar to their hieroglyphs. If you wouldn't be Orion though. Orion and the astronomer. So you can't be Orion. You just can't be. I still don't know who you are here. You're not Patricia. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something somewhere. We came in here. There was no clues in here. There's nothing to look at. We get into this room. That's the elevator. I feel like I'm missing something obvious. That's just telling me to solve the thing. We're on the third row. We know... Oh, God. I want a reset button. What happens if I push the button early?
Nope, I'm getting something wrong.
Yes, I am. Most of them aren't solved. If you're Orion and the Astronomer have mass similar to their hieroglyphs. So Orion would have to be that one. No. Yeah, Orion and the Astronomer. If you're the Astronomer, you have to be Orion. Okay, okay, that does help. That does help. Because the problem I was running into there is we know the psychiatrist is the, I think this is the psychiatrist. Though God of Death would track too. Like, this is the one thing, because it's whoever's on the right is Anubis. But we don't have any information on which one that is. But that if that was, that'd be Eugene. Who's always next to Orion in the ritual. Well, okay. Let's just assume you're Eugene. Which that would make you the psychiatrist. Okay. And then that's Eradnus, because the psychiatrist knows hypnosis. Is the first rotation where I don't have to go next to him. Which would be the bird with a feather. And then, if you don't have to go next to him, you're currently fourth. Okay. I'm gonna assume that's right. And then you'd be the only one remaining. Which would make you the photographer, archaeologist. Which, the photographer, archaeologist... Auriga, stop calling me Larry, so you're Auriga. No, wait, Auriga is Larry. No, Auriga was told to stop calling Lynx Larry. Got it. And I think that means this is yours, but I'm not certain. You're the pedestal. You're the bird. You're a bird with feather. Yeah, so that would have to be yours. So if that's yours, then that means you are in the rotation. You are third. 1, 2, 3. If you're Riga, I don't know which one the astronomer is. I don't know certain things. We're missing a name here. You're Eugene. You're Howard. Patricia. Felix. So you're Larry. But Larry is Lynx. Larry has to be Lynx. So I think I've got these two switched. And then you must be Corvus. Uh... 5, 5, 5. Let's check. Orders 2, 3, 1, 4, 5.
This isn't right.
Double check our orders. You are, yes, you are 5th. You are 2nd. You are 3rd. You are 1st. That would be correct with the hieroglyphs at the bottom. Strongest and largest. Makes sense that he's there. don't know if his name is correct. The name could be wrong. I'm gonna remove the name because the name could be wrong. Eugene is the psychiatrist. And that is Eugene's marker, and that info is correct there. I know that info is correct. However, I could swap those two. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to try and flip these two. So Felix, okay, 3 FAA flag. 3 F A flag, I think. Yeah. And then just fill in the others. So that's 1, 3, 5, 2. So you must be 4. Then that one. Got to double check all of these to make sure I'm not doubling up. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. The name. Got Howard, Felix, Larry, Patricia, Eugene, D R as DAAB. You'd be the psychiatrist. And I believe you wanted Origa, but I can't remember. Orion, Origa, Lynx, Corvus. Eridanus. Hey, I did. I just had them flipped. Oh, I'm so glad I solved that.
It must be the access to Bowen's office. Evangeline has to be there. I'm sure of it.
God. Okay. Woo! I was missing whatever clue I needed to get them on the right side, but I did get it. Boop.
As he rode the elevator up, Harry regretted not bringing a weapon. What if Bowen was still...
That is a valid regret. Oh, open behind me.
All right. Let's see what you're hiding here, you scoundrel.
Scoundrel. More notes.
Consciousness exchange? Is he
Oh.
talking about mind swapping?
Okay.
Spitsbergen. That's the place in Norway Evangeline mentioned.
Keeping one of their creatures frozen in the ice, maybe we can communicate with it? The girl with Everheart understands its language. Ah.
Apparently that John Teague was Fornax, another cult member.
Oh. Quiet phone. Quiet phone. Oh my god.
So the cult was on the expedition along with Peasley. How long have they been behind all this?
Imagine structures in the cave. Yep. Where's the city?
Well, looks like they give this medal to just about anyone.
Because he has the same medal. I like that. Nothing. Oh. Hey, let me grab that. Don't put things in the drawer if I can't grab it. It's rude.
That doesn't sound good at all. And what's this Azathoth business?
Azathoth. Isn't Azathoth Raven's dad from Teen Titans? I know it sounds like I'm joking, but I think it is. Lovely artwork.
This creature seems vaguely familiar.
Not the thing you want to have vague memories of. Nope.
Dr. West?
Oh. Oh. Dr. Ust. Dr. Est. Yeah. I like that it's like, no, that not actually. Well, maybe.
Evangeline had to be on the other side of that door, no doubt about it. But Harry stopped before entering. Was there anything left for him to find in Caleb Bowen's office?
No.
There may be something.
I love those little bits.
I can come back later.
I can come back later. Can you? I don't think there's any... for some reason, I can't open that book. I don't think there's necessarily more things to find. Oh. There was one thing.
I knew Bowen would never abandon his Nazi pals.
I think that... Oh.
Say, isn't that Senator McCarthy?
Indeed. Caleb's friend Joe was none other than Senator Joseph McCarthy, who led the infamous witch hunts against alleged communists.
Oh. Okay, now I think that is everything in here.
Evangeline had to be on the other
Trigon.
side of that door,
Thank you, Bella.
no doubt about it. But Harry stopped before entering. Was there anything left for him to find in Caleb Bowen's office?
Please be all right, Evangeline.
No time to worry about that.
Let's go, Miss Drayton. We have to get out of here.
Look, it's the engineer. I've seen one of those creatures before. In my dreams.
Big stretch.
In the Stone City, in the jungle. He spoke to me in my dreams, Professor. I have
Forget about it, Miss Drayton. We'd have to call the police and...
Calling the police won't do any good, Professor. We have to go to Spitzbergen. I need to talk with him, with the great engineer.
Miss Drayton, don't you realize this doesn't make any sense? We can't chase Bowen and his...
No, you don't understand. Bowen isn't in Spitzbergen. He's on his way to the city, on his way to Nakotis.
Harry couldn't believe what he had just heard. Evangeline had mentioned a place he had known in dreams, long ago. So long ago, he had nearly forgotten it.
I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world.
All these questions came crashing down on Harry. And suddenly, he wasn't so convinced anymore. Before boarding the plane to Norway, Evie and Harry talked about the trip. About where they'd be stopping over. About what they'd do once they got to Spitzbergen.
Road trip!
They talked about bringing plenty of warm clothing and gear and supplies to make it through. They talked about getting their documents and passports in order.
They even talked about the strange city they had both dreamt of.
But Evie knew there was something they hadn't talked about. A question she didn't know how to ask the professor, because every time she'd tried, the right words never came out. But a long flight leaves plenty of time to think.
Professor?
Yes?
Yeah.
When I was being held by that man, Bowen, he showed me a picture of you. A picture of you and my father in the Pacific.
Not wrong.
Did you know my father, Professor?
And then, it was Harry who didn't know how to find the right words. Because even though he'd been waiting years for that question, he still didn't know how to answer it. Evie took Harry's silence as a yes.
Bowen told me my father died
Bowen
because of you.
said, my father died because of you. Is that true, Professor?
Well, it's complicated. Look, I wanted to.
You wanted what? Just talk, for God's sake.
Yeah, you kind of need to spit this one out.
All right. I'll explain everything.
Good. We've got plenty of time to spare before we land.
My wife, Nora, was diagnosed with an incurable disease. The same hereditary illness of unknown origin that had struck her mother before her. The doctors had no answer. So I decided to find it myself. I never imagined the answer would take me so far away. To a remote island.
Take me away.
Back then, I didn't have the financial independence I have now. So I had to raise money and put a team together. Do you remember the night before your father left for work in San Francisco? You were probably 5 or 6 years old.
Oh, God. Yes, I remember. I remember a beautiful, dark-haired woman, a nervous, scrawny guy, and a man who seemed really happy about something.
I'll never forget those words. You're a whiz, mister. Would you be interested, by any chance, in an exciting job opportunity in the Pacific? That's right. Frank agreed to come with us to the island. It pained him to leave you and your mother back in Mississippi, but he needed the money and I was paying very well. But that island wasn't what we expected. There was something there that... Let's just say there are forces in this world that mankind ought not to meddle with, Miss Drayton.
But I meddled.
Things like the Black Ooze, and on that island, it was everywhere. I told you, it's the most dangerous substance I've ever come across. We found that out when one of the expedition members came into contact with it. It was him, driven mad, who attacked your father. Just a shallow cut with an ancient dagger, but enough to infect him with that black liquid. That is what took Frank's life. I did what I could to look after him, but that infection, it was beyond anything I could handle. His final words still haunt me. Harry, please look after my wife and my little girl.
Oh, you failed at that, huh?
And that's what I've been trying to do all these years.
Did you, like, send money or anything?
Though evidently not as well as I might have done.
Evie was speechless. She could not believe it.
Take care of me? What are you talking about? I just met you a week ago. I've never had anyone except my mother. And the only help we ever got was from the insurance checks.
Oh, he's the insurance.
There was no insurance, Evangeline.
What?
Harry decided that since he'd started telling the truth, he wouldn't stop halfway.
I am the Hydrangea Foundation. Hydrangeas were just Nora's favorite flowers, that's all.
And then, Evie understood. She understood the strange and painful sacrifice that man had made.
I wasn't the one who drove that dagger into your father, but I dragged him to that island and didn't listen when he told me we had to leave.
Harry had spent a long time avoiding the truth of what had happened nearly 30 years before, on that island in the Pacific.
I'm loving this
But
game.
for the first time in ages, he was forced to face it.
So yes, your father died because of me. I can't tell you how sorry I am. I won't be so foolish as to ask for your forgiveness. I know I have no right to it. I understand how you must feel now. I understand that you hate me.
You're right, don't forgive him. You should have told me.
You could have told me.
I know. But I'm a coward. All I've ever done is avoid responsibility.
Yeah. What
Could
the hell?
be. But you've also risked your own life to save mine.
Ow! And put.
And you've paid for my schooling? That's not what a miserable man does.
I only did it because I had the money. And because I felt guilty.
Look, Professor. You insist on painting yourself as a horrible person. But I don't think that's true. I think you're just a sad and lonely man who's shouldering more guilt than anyone should.
It's going well. My brain's
Harry
fried,
was
but it's going
puzzled.
well.
He hadn't expected this. In a strange way, Evie's forgiveness made him feel uncomfortable. Didn't he deserve punishment for what he'd done? Evie's decision had made him doubt. Perhaps it was time to move on.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe you're right.
I'm sure I am. Believe me.
And after that, Evie and Harry remained silent for the rest of the flight. Despite having talked about it, Evangeline and Harry were not prepared for the freezing cold they would face on that remote Norwegian island.
No?
Although weather would be the least
How
of
did-
their problems.
I have an important question. How did we get right here? I appreciate the trail, but how did we get here? How did we end up? It's fine. Alright, we do need, though, to call it there, because we've been going for quite a while, and I need to get some food, because I have not eaten, which is definitely a me problem. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. We will be streaming again later tonight in 4.5 hours. We have another sponsored game I promised the devs I would check out, so I want to get that done today. But we will be continuing this very soon, maybe tomorrow, honestly. I'm having a lot of fun, and I do want to get through this story. We're at about, I think we're a little over 50% now, because we got 50% of the journal entries, though the tutorial could have, like, heavy loaded us at some point. We'll see. But yeah, no, I appreciate y'all hanging out a ton. It has been fantastic. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming by. Thank you again, Clue, for the resub as well. And then thank you to Badger for the raid. Again, if you've not clicked the follow button and you have enjoyed the stream, maybe consider clicking the follow button. I would really appreciate it. It would mean a lot. But we are going to go over to my partner who is streaming, because I'm heading right over there. Normally, I would forward you to somebody else, but I'm just really, really hungry, and I want to jump ship. So, go be lovely to Cleo for me. Go be fantastic. I appreciate y'all a ton. Hopefully, I can get some new special effects for my overlay soon. Might take me a little bit, but I'm going to try. But I love and appreciate y'all. You've all been fantastic. You've all been amazing. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.